so start us off, man. Even though we already started, but break this shit down. Like T, I say, break this shit down.
Right. I mean, I just really don't get how you don't get the difference between attention and
attraction. Got it.
right.
Got it.
I really don't,
So
because you're making good points, but it's
you
just
say
like that's not how the world really works, though.
okay. So you said so in your experience, attraction was evident based on compliance, right? You knew the woman was attracted to you when she would listen to you to a certain extent, or in whatever way,
I mean,
right?
yeah, but I mean, what you're saying is true.
Okay.
Also, like there has to be some sort
Okay.
of, but for her to be
Some sort
fully
of what? Some sort of what?
so some sort of interest, not attraction, but interest for her to even, and that even it's not even true too, because like I said, a bitch could just give attention like it's nothing. But to actually, take you seriously and actually like, okay, cool, this might be a cool guy,
Okay.
like
Okay.
that's probably where you're coming from.
Yeah,
cool, like I get that.
That's a great way to put it. That's a great way
Right.
to put it, right? Because a lot of times we run across people and they're like run across people like homies, people you know, and they're like, yeah, bro, I'm not taking her seriously, and she or a woman goes, yeah, but I'm not taking him seriously, and I always find that funny because I'm like, I mean funny like funny behavior, not funny like haha, like
Right.
it's funny because like why are you even talking to somebody who you're not taking seriously? Like, because to me, I'm wasting my breath. Like, if I think you're a joke and I'm not taking you seriously, I'm probably not gonna talk to you. Like, the conversation's gonna end very fast. I'm not gonna give you a whole bunch of attention. I don't understand why people do that,
Right.
right? But I mean, I like outside of there's something I want out of it, right? Like, like we all know women, they're I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna keep saying it. They're gluttons for attention.
I mean,
Meaning,
that's what I've been saying.
okay, and so Pete, right? I have my way. I feel and I think about that, but nevertheless, it is what it is. So I'm not. You feel me? That's how women are today. I'm not
Okay.
sure if there was always like that, but that's how they are today.
Okay.
So glutton for attention, right? Social media, they want all the likes, they want all the comments, they want bitches and niggas praising them for their looks in the comments, right? When they post pictures,
That's
blase,
attention.
blase, squaze, right? Attention. That's all that. Hey, look,
That's all it is.
they get that, they get that, they're satisfied.
There you go.
Right?
That's what I'm saying. As long as they don't have to have sex with you, they're good.
Wait, huh? I'm not following that.
So
part.
what I mean is,
If they don't
because like you
have
just said,
sex with
as long as they get attention, they're good. So
if
I'm
they get
adding,
attention, they're good.
I'm adding on to
That
that. As long as
validates
they
their
don't have
shit.
sex with you, they're good also, because when they have sex with you, their value drops. With a lot of men, I'm saying, with hella men, because a girl can have a boyfriend and be cool.
Oh, you're saying
With a lot of men,
she has sex with.
yes, her value drops.
Okay, value to men, right?
To men, yeah, not value in society, because a woman could be a good businesswoman and be cool. Like I get all of that, but in the dating marketplace,
she could be a good businesswoman.
yeah, she could be a good businesswoman. She can make money, like you said. Some women are more.
She could be good for society, and it's just bad for being a partner.
I mean, yeah, I mean,
so,
like you said,
right. So
what'd you say?
Right.
She could be good with her money more than like better than men. Exactly.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
So like that's like I give you that. Like that's cool. That's true. But when it comes to
the more
dating in the sexual marketplace, the more niggas you fuck with or have sex with,
she is to other men. Yeah.
Right.
Got it. So
goes without saying.
With that being said, when she is having sex with a man, that means it's like special, like that meaning, right?
That means that the dude has had to meet certain prerequisites. Is that if that's the right word?
Yeah, he had to have certain qualities for
right.
him to get to that point.
Right.
Right. Okay. So this.
That's all I'm saying.
So Pete, right? You know how we're the hunters. We're the ones that go chase the women, right, to get the sex, right? To impregnate them, to start families, blah, 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 blah. That's all led by us. Women don't lead the family. Men do, right? Because we want to start them off in the first place, right?
Right.
Okay, cool. So with that being said, why why is it that um you have all this uh promiscuity where it's like women are having sex with a whole bunch of different dudes and talking to a whole bunch of different dudes? Because I'm just like I'm kind of confused. Like, like okay, y'all clearly don't like all the people y'all talk to and have sex with. Like, when I say like, I mean the word like like it's crazy. Like you don't really see a future with these people. You just kind of just like I said, feeding your sex demon.
Right. I mean, I'll say this, like what I've seen and what I've heard. If a
What's the talk
woman
about?
is gonna take you seriously, if a woman sees you as a long-term option, she's gonna make you wait, which that's kind of backwards because
She's gonna have
she's
sex
gonna
with the guy who she sees no future with, but make the guy
make the
who
guy
she does
that
see a future with wait.
wait, right? Because she's trying to what's the word for it? She's trying to
Put put
she's
on a
trying to
front
sell
like she's not a
you,
hoe.
like not sell, but she's trying to sell you like purity. Like, hey, I'm not that type of girl. I don't fuck on the first date, wompty
Oh,
wumpty, like
I'm
shit
not
like
that
that.
type of girl,
Right.
right?
So, and it's really backwards because if you really want the guy long term, you need to give it up quicker. Because then the guy's gonna be like, okay,
What about the
let me see what this girl's
what
about.
about the guys? Yeah, but what about the guys who say, uh, well, she gave it up to me fast, so she's a hoe,
She's a
so that's
hoe,
not
right,
valuable.
right. I mean, that's
Yeah,
valid too. That's valid too.
yeah.
I'm
So
just
it's like
saying,
this
yeah, that's valid too.
how the guy is thinking about it versus how the girls think about
That's
it.
valid too.
And that's but
But
men are the leaders. So
that
if we say, hey, bro, the bitches who fuck on the first night, they're just hoes. We don't want them. We not wifing them up. We don't have a kid with them. We don't fuck with them.
right,
If niggas are like yeah, you was fun for the night, bitch. When I'm done, I'm hit it and quit it, right?
right,
If that's the sentiment and women hear that, they're gonna then adopt that uh adopt that ideology and teach it to their daughters. So
right.
here we
I
are.
mean,
So here we
I mean,
so here we are.
that's true too, because like the man could be like, "Oh, she a hoe because she easy, whatever." But that's when the girl's supposed to separate herself from everybody else in terms of other things besides of sex, like acts of service, and actually doing what the guy likes, and helping him out in certain
Right.
ways. That's how you separate
Right. Because
yourself from
yeah,
everybody
because
else.
uh-huh.
Because the sex
It's
is just the fastest way for us to get in the door to see what you're about. I'm saying.
right, right. I
Because I'm
mean,
not I'm not gonna take all this time to get to know a bitch, and 3 weeks or a month later I ain't smashed it. Like, what's the fucking point?
well,
From a man's perspective.
okay, so but at the same time, like, how much is he gonna value a woman who gave up her cookie on
Right.
the in the first
Like
week or in the
it,
first on the first night or in
exactly.
a very short amount of time? Like, does
Exactly.
he doesn't value that woman the same, right?
Exactly. That's why she had to
But at the,
separate herself from others. Like besides after the sex. That's the point. After the sex,
so
separate
basically,
yourself because we can get sex from any bitch, right? Maybe I
yeah,
shouldn't
I
cuss
mean,
from any woman.
right. I mean, you don't get the same sex experience from people from different people. You don't get the same one, but yeah, if it's just sex, then yeah, you can
That's
get that
why,
anywhere.
yeah, that's why she had to separate
So you have
herself from other women.
and that's her job, and
That's
that's her job
There you go,
to prove herself in
to
a way,
prove
right?
her exactly
Yeah.
because
And
yeah,
but here's the kicker. We just talked about how, hey, if she hasn't had sex with a bunch of guys, that she's more valuable than the woman who does. So to her
right.
value is in the fact that, hey, I haven't had sex with plenty hella guys,
Mm-hmm.
so I don't need
So
to
in
prove
that
anything.
exactly, so in that aspect, so let's say for example, a girl has 3 bodies, 3 boyfriends only.
How old is she? How old
Let's
is she?
say she's about 25. Let's say that 25, and she has
25, three
three.
boyfriends. She's
She's
actually inexperienced in this modern day.
it.
She's inexperienced.
There you go. That's a different conversation. We can have that. But
I
for
mean,
what I'm saying,
I mean, she's only dealt with three different. Maybe she might have dealt with three. They're the same type of dudes. You get what I'm
Right,
saying?
right.
So
So it just all
yeah,
comes down to the value exchange
free
basically. Because
boyfriends, free yeah.
if she sees a dude as long term option, then the smart thing to do would kind of be to give it up to him quickly because you want to keep him because he's a long term option. You perceive him as. That's the point. And then you
Okay,
separate yourself after.
so I got a question, right? So when a dude looks at a woman's value and say, okay, I'm gonna make her my girlfriend, is he looking at it like, okay, she gave up sex, she gave up sex sooner than her, so she's more valuable, or is it she made me wait longer, so she's more valuable? Like,
It's
which one is it?
it's all the same.
I mean, for
Like I like I said, it's
how
all
is
the
it all the
same.
same?
Like I said, you
Like for
separate
you,
yourself after sex.
so don't so whether you do it in 3 weeks or in the first, same night, you feel me? However long you wait to give up sex, at the end of the day, if you didn't separate yourself, that's on you, and he's not gonna
I
see
mean,
your value because you
I
didn't
guess
separate
you can
yourself.
like do it before you have sex with the dude. I guess you can do it, but it's just we're more because we're already well, she's already invested and we're already invested with sex, right?
What
So
do you mean?
that's
After
the
you saying after the investment, is sex an investment for a man though?
sex is an investment for a woman, not a man, because we can give sex just like
Right.
that.
Okay. Okay. Then. So if a woman has sex with you, she's already invested.
She's already invested, right? So she would want
Got it.
to actually separate herself to actually keep that long term guy. Is the point?
Got it. So to protect her investment, she should prove herself
Prove
more to the
herself more
guy, so that
worthy,
way
right?
there's yeah. Got
But
it.
like I was finna say, I guess you can do it before you have sex, but
What makes more sense to you as a man when you're looking at how women move in these
right.
streets? What makes more sense to you?
I mean,
Like what makes more sense to you?
I guess I can.
A woman being one woman being like, okay, I'm gonna get to know the guy first, and that may take for me a week, for me weeks, months, whatever. Because remember, the not these women now, but their mothers were on some 90-day waiting period bullshit.
Right. I mean, that's
What
dating's
what
way
was the
different now, but I feel what
what
you're
was
saying.
right? It's more fast paced, right?
Right.
But they was going steady 3 months in before before it's fair to say, okay, yeah, we should have sex now. I mean, I think there's value in that, but I think there's also a lot of wasted time in that, like mad wasted time.
Right.
Because remember, we got to this point of talking, texting me, getting your number, getting to know you, all because you were physically attracted to me in the first place.
Right.
That's my thinking. You can let me know if I'm wrong in that thinking. What do you think when a woman gives you her number and y'all talking and y'all chopping it up, getting to know each other? What do you think the point of that is? So she can just get attention,
She can just get attention pretty much. You know,
and
and
that's
I'm
it. And
saying I'm not saying that's every girl, right? Because there's nuances. Like it's not black and white. But I'm saying for the
okay,
generally you generally if she's attracted to you, she's gonna comply with you, right?
okay. So
So
what does that look like when y'all like in the example of the 90-day period?
in the
What does
example of
compliance
the
look like?
90-day period, what is compliance? I mean, it's just simple things like in hey, go let's go to the movies, let's go out to dinner, let's come do this thing with
So
me, come
you
to this event with me.
so
It's just
you so
compliance is
yeah, you
below
picking the
the
dates.
waist. Yes, and the men's being a leader. Yeah.
So now we changing the conversation from her initially giving you attention to now her actually giving you her time.
I guess the same thing, but
I mean,
compliance, yeah.
attention takes time, is all I'm saying. So,
Attention
like,
takes no time.
if a woman
What's
is
going on
talking to
here?
you all day, day in and day out, that's time.
All day. I mean, if you want to give an extreme example like that, sure, but it really takes
Okay,
nothing for. Like I said, it takes nothing for
if a
them to give attention. Like
if
I
a
said,
woman if a woman just texts you good morning and that's it, that's not enough. Is what I'm saying. So that's like
right.
bare minimum
I
for
mean,
me. Like that's something that she can't like. She could sustain that. She could be consistent and do that every day, but that does nothing for you as a man. She texts me good morning. Okay, it's gonna mean less. It's like you don't get as much utility from when she did it the first week to when she's gonna do it in the second month. That has less to me. That has way less value. The
Right.
bitch said good morning. Okay, and good morning. Bye. Like
Right.
I might not even text you good morning back because what am I telling you good morning for? We don't talk. You
Right.
don't give me attention. You don't give me your time. You know what I'm saying? What's the point?
Right.
What am I get like at the end of the day? It's like what am I getting out of it? Like how are you beneficial? I mean, it's not a now I now realize, bro, that that's not a shitty way of looking at life because it's like people aren't doing shit for nothing, and if you are, and chances are you don't know why you're doing it.
Right.
There's a reason, you just don't know. But people don't really do shit for nothing. The brain knows why it's doing something. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So when it comes down to motherfuckers being beneficial or useful or any type of way, like again, I personally don't see any value in a woman texting me good morning every day, and that's it. If you send me one text, that's not enough. That's not that don't do it for me.
Right.
That
So
doesn't
what
let me
would
know
be
you're attracted
enough
to me. That
type
don't do
shit
shit. So again, the same energy
for
that
you, I'm
I'm
saying.
giving a woman, yeah. So the same energy I'm giving a woman when it comes to having conversations and being a good giving good energy, you know what I'm saying? Giving advice, being supportive, help, you know what I'm saying?
Within
Try
90
and
days, because we're talking about 90 days,
try,
right? Or just in general.
yeah, when you're getting to know somebody, I mean, I honestly, and that was all I was, and I was just talking about that from the attention piece.
Right.
I wasn't
Okay.
even talking about the
Gotcha.
whole like,
Just in, yeah.
because again, I can do all of that and do what I need to do,
Right.
and I'm not sacrificing like a bunch of my time. But if
Gotcha.
I'm talking to a broad all day, now it is time consuming.
Got it.
You know what I'm saying? It is time consuming now. Now I'm taking my time to talk to you instead of talk to somebody else or instead of doing whatever the fuck I want to do. You know what I'm saying?
Got it.
So I'm making a conscious decision to be like, okay, let me what's it called? Let me what's that shit? What's the
Excuse me.
word for relationships? Like let me develop like not is it develop relationships? Maintain. Why am I maintaining a relationship with you if I have no interest, no attraction, no nothing? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like why
Gotcha.
it's the same thing. It's the same thing as like why are your friends your friends? You know what I'm saying? Why are you dating the women you're dating? Like there's a reason for all of that. You just got to figure it out. So
Gotcha.
to that point, I'm like, why would a woman be talking to 15 different guys?
Well, you already know
It's
that.
obvious attention. It's
I
obvious
mean,
attention.
like it's on a
She's a
basic
glutton for
level,
shit.
it's
Period.
attention, but you know,
Thank you.
if you want to
Thank you.
kind of go extreme with it, 15 different niggas, she have that nigga for 15 different things that she wants. Money, food, whatever. Like she has each nigga for each thing that she wants. If you want to take it to the extreme like that, that's what that means. One
Oh,
nigga
let
gives
me
her
see.
attention all day. One nigga fucks her
She's
real good. One nigga gives her
she's not
money.
getting yeah. She's not getting enough of everything she wants or needs from one man, so she needs 15 to do that.
Right.
And that like I said, the
And
main
that all comes
ingredients in
back
that
to
whole pot
attention.
to attention. Thank you.
Right.
So when we talking about that, and you a man, as a man, you're like, bruh, if that's all she want, then maybe I'm gonna just pick a different woman. Like, right? Like, if all this woman wants is attention, I don't necessarily got to be the one to give it to her.
Now
She's
you
gonna get it
just you just
elsewhere.
need the woman that just craves the attention from you. But that's after you built attraction with her though.
Yeah, because I mean, she's gonna crave that attention
Because
from men in general, right?
so you would want it
And
to
then
be from
and
you
then
if you fucking
and
with her.
yeah, right. So
Right.
so people, right? We all require water as as humans, right?
Right.
But it isn't. But we know what water is like. All right, I'd rather that water than this water. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
That we
no
know
doubt.
which water we know which water we fucking with, right?
No doubt.
But if I'm but like but we got to look at it like this though. That same desperation for that not the same when you in that desert and you ain't had that water, you're gonna be hey, it don't matter what
Craving
water
for
is, I just need the
anything,
water.
nigga.
Right.
Man.
So now we get into parental baggage what a broad come with. Daddy issues, mommy issues. They be craving that attention so crazily, like
Right.
they crave it so crazily that that now they're now they're talking to 15 dudes. They got 15 different dudes in their phone that they talk to on a regular basis. you're that needy, you're that needy, that's not attractive.
Right.
In no way is that attractive to a man. Bruh, she needs to talk to 15 different dudes. She needs to have 100,000 followers and get this many likes. And come on, that shit ain't attractive at all.
Right.
Like, damn, you need all you that needy, bitch? Like, damn, like you feel what I'm saying?
Right. Right.
Like
So
that's not it.
I got a question.
And I mean, I don't know if that's a consensus. That's just how I look at it.
Right. I got you.
Most of the dudes I talk to, Paul, that sounds kind of crazy.
I know what you
most
mean,
of the
nigga.
dudes I know, most of the dudes I know, that's not a good look.
Right.
It's unattractive. So yeah, but like you said, that's their currency, attention. So it's like they need it. I mean, and I mean everybody wants attention at the end of the day, but it's just like it's very different for men
Just
and women.
exactly.
Go ahead. I know you.
So peep, right?
I'll just add to that.
How much should a guy spend on Valentine's Day, even though it was 2 days ago? In your opinion, there's really a question for a girl, but you know, I guess a guy can answer too.
So I need some prerequisites.
First. Or we can switch it up. How much should the girl spend on the guy on the Valentine's Day? Switch it up.
If we being honest, 0.
Okay.
Because it's not for guys.
It's not for guys. Why not?
Valentine's Day is not for the girl to show and express how much she loves you.
Okay.
That's not what it's for.
But why not though?
Your birthday. Why not? Because you got to look at who. So I kind of understand Valentine's Day a different way. Like
right.
It's all a business. It's all a business.
I looked up the history on this shit. Go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, right. So if you know the history, then you know that this shit is all about money. Who's spending their money, the man or the woman?
I didn't read anything about money when I looked it up, but you know.
What did you read then?
When you got it.
I'm talking about the history about the United States and Valentine's Day.
United States and Valentine's Day. Okay.
On a macro, because the numbers just came out about how much was spent for Valentine's Day. On a macroeconomical level, it's ridiculous. And all I'm asking you is, who do you think is spending their money?
Hold on. Yeah.
Just on a basic level. Is it the man in the relationship or the woman? Is it the man trying to get the woman or the woman trying to get the man? Like, is it the man trying to maintain a relationship or the woman?
Because this shit didn't even originate in the United States. It's a good question.
Right.
Right. It's gonna give me this. Yeah. Right.
But here we are, and it's a fucking holiday.
Right.
Or like it's like a.
Right.
I mean, it's not one of those national holidays where you get work off, right? But it's a holiday. Right. It's celebrated in schools and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's the day. It's supposed to be the day of love, right?
Right.
Who's more loved in society?
I'll read you this.
Who's more loved in society, bro?
Who's more loved in society? Women, of course. Men are the disposable race or gender.
Okay. So then, who is Valentine's Day for? If it's the day of love,
we can all like kind of go commercially with women. Valentine's Day is for women commercially, but I don't really think it should be like that. But you know, in my opinion, doesn't matter. I get it. It's just it is what it is.
Okay, so then Pete. If it's the day of love and women are the most loved, who's spending their money on women so they can feel loved?
Shit, everybody. Men and women. Everybody. If you want to be real, and real, like everybody's men and women.
Who's spending the most money on Valentine's
Day? Most money
to show women that they love.
I mean, I guess it's men, right?
Right. So if that's what's going on, then you know
Valentine's Day is for them.
It's for them, and that's it. And look, and so how much should the woman spend on the man? Nothing.
So Pete.
So I'm just telling you that's how it is. Now if you ask me for my
it is what it is, right?
A woman. So if we talking about Christmas, the nigga birthday, and Valentine's Day, the woman should spend. So out of those three, it should go it should go Christmas, his birthday, then Valentine's Day. So whatever she's spending on Christmas, she should spend less on his birthday. Whatever she's spending on his birthday, she should spend less than that on Valentine's Day. That's how I go about it. That way the
I
nigga gets
mean,
most. That way, that way he gets the most on Christmas, and he gets to me a little less than that on his birthday. But he gets the most on Christmas, but more than Valentine's. You get what I'm saying?
I mean,
That's
I
my
just,
opinion of how I should go. What do
I
you think?
just, I just
Like
don't,
just
I
based on those
just,
three.
I just don't think. I think it should be a two-way street. I don't really think it should be just
I mean,
one
that's how
way. But I know,
the
I
best
understand
relationships
it
work
is
that
what
way.
it is, but
The
I
best
just don't
relationships
think
work
it
that
should
way
be
though when
like
it's a
that.
two-way street.
But let me read you this
The
though.
best relationships work that way. Go ahead.
So they said modern day celebration today. Valentine's Day in the U.S. is a major commercial holiday celebrated not just by couples but amongst friends and family. It generates billions in consumer spending on gifts, flowers, cards, and experiences. Schools often encourage children to exchange Valentines, and social media has further expanded how people express love and appreciation.
And right? I ask this question all the time to you. Hey, who want to be loved?
Everybody.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
I mean,
Thank you.
of
Thank
course,
you.
everybody
So
want to be loved, right? Of course, but it's
okay,
just
okay then. So that's
so like
why
like I said
not
though,
that
everybody spends money. Like I said,
it's to reinforce the truth. Okay, yes, everybody does spend money at something. But Pete, when you talk about kids in schools, they don't have money. That's the
I
parents.
mean,
And when you talk about hold on. And when
go
you
ahead,
talk
go ahead.
about parents, that's kids in schools, right? Friends and family, right? But I'm thinking because I was in school, so I remember this shit. In school, in school, who was the
Right,
motherfucker that was going and spending that money? So it wasn't the kids, it was the parents, right?
right.
That goes without saying, right? Kids don't got money, right? So if the kids don't got money and it's the parents doing it, out of the parents, who, who's spending the money more, the man or the woman?
Yeah, I guess the man would. I guess
So here we are. Now, granted, does he want to spend money on Valentine's Day?
probably not
On that,
on that specific day.
on his
I
woman,
mean,
his mom, his
right.
sister, and like, does he want and his kid? Does he want to
On
do that?
everybody at once type shit? Probably not. Not at once, but
Right,
in general, yeah. But at once,
right,
no.
right.
I would
So
assume.
so here so here we
It depends if a
go.
nigga got it like that though. But go ahead.
If a nigga got it like
I
that,
mean, yeah.
he don't care. If a nigga got it
Right.
like
If
that, he
it
don't even care, right?
right.
If he
That's what I'm saying.
but just the financial, I'm gonna say burden of trying to be a good man and provide, I guess, that experience of motherfuckers feeling loved and showing love on Valentine's Day. It's like, I guess this is the only way only way I can show love is through money today.
Okay, that's a good
Like
question. So how can
to
a man
me,
show his love besides money? That's a good question.
how can a man show his love besides money? I mean,
Besides money.
I think if you just look at all the love languages, like a man can do all of that. A
Give
man
me
can do all
two.
of that. Okay,
Because I
so
don't
one of
know.
the love language. Okay, so one of the love languages is gifts, gift giving.
That's still money though.
I e, I
Or it doesn't have to be. Okay, okay, it doesn't have
well,
to be.
okay.
Go
So
ahead.
you
It
said
doesn't have to
okay.
be.
So listen. You said besides money,
Yeah.
right?
In a gift, you don't have to,
Besides
spend money on a gift for it to be a gift. So go ahead. You're right.
you, you don't.
Right.
But that's the one where it's like that's all about money. So now
Right.
I'm eliminating that one. So there's four more. Um, the other one is acts of service, i.e., what a man's
Yeah.
supposed to do when it's hey, when a woman asks you to do anything.
Right.
that
Okay.
you that's how you show love by getting it done. If something is broken in the house, you fix it, or you learn how to fix it and then do it. Or if you can't fix it and it's something that takes a professional, guess what you do? You got to pay. But you got to know who to pay. You got to know to get the job. So it's a lot. It's a lot more on a man's job than just I got money, so I'm not gonna make no mistakes, and I can do everything. No, you can make mad mistakes with money. You can hire the wrong nigga and not be a good judge of character, and now you got a shitty ass plumbing job, and now you got to pay more money to get it done. You know what I'm saying? Like
right.
it's not, and mind you, all of that's gonna fall back on you as a man. So again, it's like acts of service is basically to me is like a nigga that know how to get shit done. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Gotcha.
That's how I see it. Like you could show somebody you love them by getting shit done for them, taking shit off their plate. You know what I'm saying? If it's a problem, you fixing it. You know what I'm saying? That type of shit.
Right.
That's one. So that's one. Let me look up what the. I don't even think I know all of them. Like I know three that come to my head.
Right. Right. It's all good though.
Love languages. Here we go. Okay, we got acts of service, quality time, receiving gifts. Receiving gifts is crazy. I think it's just gift giving in general. Or yeah, receiving and giving is part of the same shit. Physical touch, words of
That's what I
affirmation.
was looking at.
So the biggest thing I think is the acts of service and the quality time. That's the number them in the top two for men to where like not that that's how a man can show it like, but that's how a woman can see it.
Right.
It's hard for her to believe like, and this is most women, bro. It's gonna be hard for her to believe that you love her if you're not giving her quality time and you're not doing shit for her, bro.
Right.
Now, if you and that,
I mean,
even if like, especially when you're a man that don't got a lot of quality, if you don't got a lot of time and you hella super busy, oh yeah,
that time's gonna be worth something. He don't give, right.
She gonna be like, he don't give a fuck about me.
I mean,
if you're not doing it. Now, if you do make that time, it's gonna mean more to her. Like she's like, damn, he don't even got that much time, and here he is with me. You know what I'm saying?
Right. That's what I was getting at. Right. Because if he's hella busy, more, it's gonna be worth more. Right. That's what I was thinking.
But like I said, in that same token, if she's a woman who requires you to spend a bunch of time with her and you can't, it's not gonna work out. She's gonna feel like, nah, he don't fuck with me. He don't love me.
Right.
So it's you know, it's sides to that shit. But so yeah, quality time I think is another one where it's like, that if you ask me, that's where the acts of service gets done. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
During that quality time.
Okay.
Like granted, you could do shit for somebody away from them, right? Of course, but I mean,
I got you.
A lot of times we do stuff. A lot like Vince Staples said something that was so profound. He was like, when you give somebody a gift, it's actually a selfish act. And what he said, and the reason why he said that was because he's like, yo, you buy me a gift, and then you want to be there when I open it. You want to be there with a smile on your face. Like if you look at all the mamas during Christmas time, they sitting there with a smile on their face as their kids open the gifts.
Right.
So that makes them feel good inside. You know what I'm saying? So it's really selfish. So the more you
selfish,
the more you do. Yeah, selfish meaning like you doing it for you. Like people can get you. Some people give you gifts that they want and not what you want.
Okay,
you know
got it.
So you.
But I don't think that in general it makes you happy, because it does. But I don't think that's a selfish reason though.
It is. If I'm worried, if I'm trying to feel good about me, I'm gonna do something for you, and I'm gonna see how it make you feel, and that's gonna make me feel good.
Right.
So the end result, so it's like it's not the byproduct of what I did. It was the reason I did it.
Right. I mean,
that's what his statement was. Giving gifts most of the time to be selfish because motherfuckers want to feel good about themselves.
It doesn't have to be though. Because when I give shit, it don't really affect me that much. I just want to see other people happy. That's me though. That's just a personally thing that I do.
But listen. You just.
But I get that. Yeah. I get that.
What you want.
Yeah, I get that. Makes it selfish. No, because that doesn't it's not making me happy or give me an enticing feeling.
You just said it did. You just said it did.
I said it doesn't.
You said when you do something for people, it don't make you happy. You said
it doesn't have. It doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to.
Okay.
It could, but it doesn't have to.
Why do you want to see other people happy?
Why do I want to see other people happy?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, because the world's a better place when everybody's in a good mood and happy and, doing what they want to do.
And why do you want the world to be a better place?
Why do I want to? It's cool. Why do I want
So
the world to be a better place? Is that what your question
right,
was?
yeah.
I mean, who does it? But the answer is because it would be just better for humanity, better for everybody. If the world was a better place to live in, a more cleaner,
So
safer place to live in.
you
Yeah.
you saying that if the world was a better place, it'd be better for
I'm
everybody.
only
I mean,
answering
that
your
goes without
question
saying.
though. Right.
But that goes without saying. Like, yeah, the world's a better
Right.
place if it's a better place. Yeah, that goes without
Right.
saying. Like, but I'm saying, why do you want it to be a better place?
What do I want it to be a better place? I mean, I
Right.
don't really think it's up to me to make that call. I would say I
You
want
said
the world to be a better place
why, and
for the
then the
world,
question is
not for
why.
me. If
You
that makes
said you
sense.
want the world to be the better place for the
For the
world,
world, not for me. If that makes sense.
but you're a part of the world. So you're
Right.
saying like you're saying
But
it's
it doesn't
completely
revolve around me
selfless.
though,
Okay,
is
so
the point.
Pete, would you die so the world could be a better place?
Yeah.
Okay, all right,
I mean, yeah.
cool,
I mean,
cool.
people have died for the world to be a better place. And we know who those people are.
Right, and so the question was for you,
Right.
or would you be one of those people?
I mean, I would, yeah.
Okay, okay. So you genuinely do things without yourself in mind.
Yeah. Yeah. Because when
Okay,
yeah, I don't really. I'm,
okay.
I'm gonna give you this answer. I'm gonna put it like
You
this.
think you think that's your way of making the world a better place when you do stuff for people?
Do I think that's a way of making the world a better place if I do
Because
stuff for other people?
Nigga, no, that's not making the world a better place, nigga.
Hold on, Ti, because we recording a podcast. You could be a part of it, but hold on. What was your question again? Fuck.
Do you think that you doing stuff for other
Right.
people is making the world a
Making the
better
world
place?
a better place. I mean,
Yeah.
I would think so because I have good intentions. I would
Okay.
think so.
And your intentions are to make a world. If I do something for somebody, that's gonna make them happy, and if more people are happy, then the world's a better place.
I mean,
Got
yeah,
it.
because I have good
Okay.
intentions in mind, and it's not my
Yeah.
reasons are not selfish, but I have good
Got it.
intentions though. If that makes sense.
So what Vince Staples was explaining was that a lot of people aren't like you, and they do stuff to feel good about themselves.
Right. That's true.
Um, and so I mean, and I had to look at myself and say, well, man, why do I do stuff for people? Like, is it to make me feel good? But now I realize like partially yes, but the big part of it is empathy. Like, if someone needs help,
Being selfless.
I know how
Right.
yeah, it's selfless. I know how it feels to need help.
Right.
And so I would want to see what I'm saying, I would want somebody to help me, so I help others. It's purely so in that way it's selfless, right? Because it's not about me, it's about what I would want in that scenario, but I'm acting as if I'm somebody else. See,
Right.
me helping them doesn't help me.
Right. Exactly.
Sometimes
Yeah. But my
and
intentions are
I
good.
learned
Exactly.
yeah, and I learned that sometimes I'm helping people and it ends up hurting me.
Right.
So how is it selfish?
How,
It's hurting myself.
how are you selfish if when you help someone it hurts you? Is that the question?
Yeah. I had because I'm asking
Uh,
myself that question, and I was like, yeah, nah, okay. So I realized that okay, I'm not doing shit purely for selfish reasons.
right.
But he was explaining like a lot of people do that because like they buy you something and then want to be there when you open it and be cheesing the whole time, and then they get that that dopamine hit like yeah, I made
Right.
somebody happy. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So like oh, I feel
I
better
can
about
agree that's
myself because I made
selfish.
somebody happy. Yeah,
If I
exactly,
mean
exactly.
dopamine is just a chemical reaction in your brain. I don't really think it's intentional
What
or
do you mean?
selfish.
It is intentional. It well, I'm
It's
saying
just
like
dopamine is just a
if I want to
reaction
feel
you get
it
when you
makes
do
it
something.
makes you feel good. It makes you
Right.
feel good.
Right.
So again, if I'm doing shit so I can feel good,
Right.
it's selfish.
It's selfish, right? Right. Got you.
Right. The same way a motherfucker does charitable acts for the tax write off. Like you don't genuinely just want to help people.
Nigga, you want to get paid.
Yes, selfish reasons.
Right.
Dang spitting now.
Man.
Mm-hmm. So
I feel it.
he opened my eyes to that shit, bro.
Right.
Shout out to Vince was one of the realest niggas ever from California.
Got you.
Feel me?
Got another question.
Yeah.
Even though this should be for a girl, but I'm gonna ask y'all: should a guy still ask his girl to be his Valentine, even though they've been in a relationship for hella long, for a while?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Keep it fresh. That's what keep the butterflies coming. You dig?
Got it. Okay.
So, but that's every year, Ti.
That's it. That's what I'm saying.
How would that bring butterflies every year?
If y'all been in a relationship, y'all got routine.
Listen.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Because it does. Because it does. I was in a relationship for 11 years. It does.
So it just works.
I'm gonna tell you.
Works. It just
Let him
works.
speak.
Tell you.
Yeah, let
me tell you. When I stopped doing that. My girl said, "Damn, Ti, why you don't ask me to be a Valentine?" I'm like, damn.
Well, they get used to consistency, so when they notice when it's stops, they notice that.
Hell yeah, they notice. Boy, you tripping. And then it's good. I'm like, he still want me to be. You know what I'm saying, like, it just keep it fresh, bro. Like they still like that shit.
Listen, no, you stopped in the middle of your point. You said it still makes them feel like that he want me. So it's really about them being wanted, them feeling wanted.
Right.
Cause she already know, like, we're gonna do something for Valentine's Day. I know that, but it's just like, rather he asked me to be his Valentine's still, it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, it's the feeling like when we first, it's a feeling for them like we first got together, like, it's Valentine's Day together. You get what I'm saying?
And they felt special when you asked them.
Yeah.
But Pete, imagine you married to a woman, bro. You married to her. She talking about, he didn't ask me to be his Valentine. Bitch, you don't shut the fuck up.
Listen, blood.
I don't want to hear that shit.
Because you going around the fact what I just said. It makes them feel like that first time y'all got together, when y'all first met. You get what I'm saying? It's like a nostalgic feeling.
Yes, and Pete, just because a broad, I mean, stop talking like that. Just because a woman,
you can say what you want, bro.
I'm saying, but just because a woman doesn't give me nostalgia doesn't mean I'm gonna fault her for that. You know, make me feel like how when you were 17.
I'm not gonna lie.
What the
fuck? Listen, I'm not gonna lie. When I stopped doing it, I did. I know I'm like, damn, like we still gonna go out. Like you already know we going out for Valentine's. Like you know my Valentine's. She know that, but I'm not gonna lie. Since she told me
that, it makes a difference when you do it.
Yeah, baby, it really do though. It really do makes a difference because it's like, damn. Like when I gave her the card, like she wake up to like that Valentine's Day card thing, and she open that motherfucker, like she smiling, you see her smile, it's like, yeah, like you know what I'm saying?
Right.
See.
It give you, it's like it's just a nostalgic feeling, bro. Like,
hey, so PTI, you're purely doing this for her. This is a selfless thing you're doing.
Nah, look.
That nigga eating this shit.
I know.
I start feeling good doing that shit again. Cause it's like, damn, this shit do keep it like fresh though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
How am I gonna ask her to be my Valentine's this year?
Oh, so you having to like, so you're not repeating the same shit. It's the same act of asking her, but you doing it in different ways. So it's like you keeping the shit. You keeping your creativity in the relationship sharp.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Got it. And women appreciate creativity, right?
Okay.
Yeah, it's like.
Bruh, I swear to God, bruh. I saw this shit. Okay. It was a date. It was I'm gonna let you go ahead, but I'm gonna say this real quick. It was a little debate. It was thoughtfulness versus effort. I don't know if you've seen that on Twitter. You probably have.
Never seen that.
You never seen it? Okay.
Let me give me the key point.
I'm gonna send you the post and let you kind of like, because I don't know. But I want you to go ahead and I want you to answer the question though.
Give me the key points.
I want you to answer the question though.
What's the question?
The question is, should the guy ask his girl to be his Valentine if they've been in a relationship for how long?
Oh,
T.I. gave his answer. I want you to give your answer. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, I mean, I
and then I'll
liked
go
what
after.
Ti said. I
Yeah,
liked what Ti said. I felt like it was purely selfless and it was just for her.
right,
And I think I'm more of a selfish man today, where I'm like, or not even today, just in general, where I'm like, hey yo, if if I've already made you my girlfriend and I'm already doing my part as a man and I'm already like prioritizing you in a certain way, you shouldn't complain to me about me not asking you to be my Valentine when you're my girlfriend. Ain't
right.
no other broad gonna be my Valentine, right? Because I'm not cheating, right? So it's kind of a dumbass question for me to ask you. You know what I'm saying? That's how I see it. Like
Okay.
granted, like does that mean that like if I was to get married, I wouldn't renew my vows and like I guess get remarried
Yeah,
or
but that's
you know how people
different.
what's
I feel
the
it though.
renewal of vows and
Yeah,
shit
yeah,
like
Now
yeah,
that's the
yeah,
part that I don't
yeah, yeah,
understand.
yeah. That's
Motherfuckers
different
get
though.
remarried,
Right.
but
wait
the
wait wait
remarried
wait
No,
shit is
it's
not
not. It's renewing
the
your
re-
vows. It's
listen,
not
it's not
getting
remarried,
remarried.
but it's like
listen,
yeah, renewing your
listen. Look,
vows
right.
is like
It's
a
not getting
go ahead.
remarried. Go ahead.
So
But yeah.
what does renew your vows consist of? Like you saying like
Hey look,
what is it a
whatever you
whole
said, like
ceremony? Like
it's a whole
Yeah,
ceremony, bro. Yes.
yeah.
she walking down the aisle and all that?
It's a no
Uh,
no no it's a renewal of y'all love and y'all
yeah,
basically go before what's officiant is that what it's called yeah, go
Yo,
before an officiant and
I just came to the
y'all
conclusion what you
express
just said that all this shit is made up. Whoever
right.
made this shit up needs to be slapped. All time.
You're
Because
crazy.
all this shit is made up.
bro
This is
so
You're crazy.
crazy.
so
Renewing our love? Hey, my nigga.
yo Ti on some real
Right,
shit it's
right.
a ceremony bro and I think that has way more meaning and is way more powerful than saying will you be my Valentine this year to my girlfriend or my wife that to me
Yeah.
that's way more like kitty or child or just like pointless than if we was like married and it was like you know what I'm saying it's been 7 years 5 years 10 years and we gonna renew our vows so whatever we said when we first fell in love and it was you know what I mean we was outside the honeymoon phase obviously but you know after the marriage you have the honeymoon so it's interesting how there's a relationship honeymoon phase
Right.
and then in marriage there's a honeymoon right after you get married because that really that's just like the y'all happiest times y'all gonna be the most I mean that's the most dopamine hits y'all gonna get right
So that's the
but
definition
so
of the honeymoon, is what I'm asking, because you're gonna be at
the
your highest time.
the the honeymoon is the year after y'all get married. The
The
honeymoon
year
phase
after,
is the first year y'all together.
I thought it was
Yes.
the
soon
year
after they get
after
married.
is soon. I thought it was soon after they get married. They go on a honeymoon.
Yeah.
Wait,
No.
what?
Listen. Listen. People because the honeymoon is another expense. So
Here
It
you
really
your
go.
is.
Go ahead. Go ahead
your
though.
honeymoon your honeymoon collapse normally it lasts a week.
Right.
But people plan that week after the wedding or during the wedding. So if we spend too much during the wedding, we not finna spend no more money right after the wedding. We finna go and build, and then we'll plan the honeymoon for like a summer, and it'll just be me and you, no kids. You feel me? And it'll be like a
Oh,
week
okay,
thing.
okay. So
So the
it's
honeymoon is a time for y'all to just live in that dopamine of
oh, so
love.
it's no set time. It's just whatever y'all decide to do.
Normally it's right after the wedding, but again,
Right.
that's another
But then
expense.
again,
So
that's
in
an
modern
right.
times, that's
Oh,
just not happening right after.
right.
If you got because if you go all out for the wedding and you don't have it for the honeymoon, we gonna say that maybe it's not the right time. Maybe we got married at the right time, but the honeymoon time is different. Maybe we want a honeymoon, nigga, and when it's like a different you know, weather, a different season. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
You can
right.
plan it for it, but what I'm saying is it's post marriage, it's
Got it.
post wedding is what I'm
Post
saying.
wedding. Got it.
So
So it doesn't have to be right
like I said,
away. It's just whenever
it
y'all
don't have to
decide
be
to do
y'all
it.
driving off and we on a
But
honeymoon now after we left the church. No,
right.
it doesn't have to be that.
Okay.
No, but traditionally, that's how it goes. Like
Right.
if in a
Okay.
perfect world, if you follow tradition perfectly, yeah,
Right.
that's how it would be. Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
So
Gotcha.
but yeah, so there's that in marriage and there's the honeymoon phase. So yeah, I think renewing the vows is so dope because like however we was feeling then, like now we done got to the nitty gritty, been through some shit. You get what I'm saying,
Right.
and really realize like, cause you have an idea of what love is, but you really know after you have kids, live with somebody for mad long. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like you really know, like, damn, I really love this person. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So you kind of you gonna say it differently, and it's gonna mean more. It's gonna hit different. You know what I mean? All the fights, all the arguments that y'all been through, like you know what I'm saying? All of that
Mm-hmm.
shit come out, and it's an emotional dump on the person that you're with, and it's like it's dope. It's really dope. because you really get to know like the real person. You know what I'm saying? Like when a motherfucker like they don't just say some shit so because it sounds good and it's gonna look good on the video for Instagram. Like you know what I'm saying?
Right.
When you really just doing it like to me, so they can really know what's going on. So when you dead and gone, I mean, there's no question about what was going on and who loved who and what was really. You feel me?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I think that shit is dope for sure. I think it's dope to do shit like that.
Right.
But asking you to be my Valentine every year, yeah, we gonna put a pin in
that. So you not doing it basically. It's just you're not doing it.
I'm not doing that shit, bro. I don't
okay.
I'm not doing it. And so people,
that's cool.
I don't want a girl who cares about that.
Right. I mean, right. Different strokes for different folks. No Sean Combs. I got you. Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly.
Some people fuck with it. Some people don't. I got you. I just, cool.
I'm not gonna say like it's no value because T.I.
Right.
It is valuable. I just don't.
You just don't see it. Yeah. You just don't see it.
I see the.
You see it, but you just don't want to value it per se.
Yeah. I don't want to have to do that. Nah.
Got you.
I want it to be understood. I'd rather have a really good understanding with my woman to where it's like I'm not doing all that.
Got you.
If you hey, look, if she needs that much reassurance, she not for me. I already dealt with the reassurance.
I'm gonna tell you another thing before you go into the next question, right? Social media plays a big part in it.
It do. Yep.
It huge.
It do. That's it's huge, extreme. It do.
It's like we've been together. Like my girl was together. We've been together for 11 years. Like you my Valentine, but it's like she wake up, see motherfuckers getting them. Oh, he said I mean, a bouquet of flowers when they wait and see if females wake up and record him. He asked me to be his Valentine. She starts saying that shit every year.
Right.
It's like, okay.
It's like the women who get asked are wanted more than the women who don't get asked. That's how they.
She knows she's my Valentine, but it's like,
yeah.
Social media has brainwashed the black community.
And now that's making me angry because it's like now she's falling into the trap of competition that women are in. Like, and that shit pissed me off. I'm not gonna lie, all that competition shit is lame.
Man, no doubt.
Because it's not even about the man at that point. It's just about y'all and y'all egos. Like I can understand a woman women competing over men. There's more of them than us, so it makes sense, right? It's gonna naturally be competition. Then as far as that goes, but y'all competing over ego, like, oh, she's better than me, or she, like it's just men want her more than me. Like that's just stupid. Like, and mind you, they don't even say it like that. The way they express like the competition is lame as fuck too. Like, anyways, that's a conversation for another day. I just don't fuck with that.
I want y'all to answer on this. I think this is a good question. What's the pros and cons of social media? So let's do 2 pros, 2 cons, if possible.
The pro. Hey, look, the pro is that I've never seen this many bad bitches ever.
That's a pro.
Amazing.
Okay.
I love how much beautiful women I get to see, and I mean,
okay,
you know what I'm saying?
You might just admire beautiful women. Okay.
I mean, who don't?
I would debate that, but I want to get the answers first.
You asked. I mean,
yeah.
You said 2 pro. That's to me, that's a pro.
Yeah.
That's a pro.
After I'm gonna debate that.
Pro.
Right.
The more beautiful women you see, the more you can appreciate, a beautiful woman.
Right.
Whereas if you were just dealing with a bunch of Helgas and Olgas, it'd be like, you start thinking they fired. It's like, nah, bro.
Right.
Nah, bro. Like, you have no idea. You never been to Africa. You know what I'm saying? All that. But yeah, so that's one of them. And I think another one is just like community. You know what I'm saying? Like,
okay,
you might be part of a family that's fucked up. You might not have siblings. You know what I'm saying? And so, just having a community outside of motherfuckers that you were born into, like, I think that's super dope. And you don't really get that. You can get that in life, but like your job, you might not fuck with your job. You might not be a part of no clubs. You might not be in no sports teams. Like you're saying, school you might not have a lot of friends. So really, having a resource for a community outside of your region is dope. I think that's dope.
Okay, for sure. 2 pros,
kind of like
2
how
cons.
Twitch.
Okay.
Yep. Okay. Well, T.I. can do his pros, and then we can do cons.
Sure.
Okay. So Pete, pros of social media?
Yeah.
financial freedom if you use it the right way. You dig what I'm saying?
You make a lot of money. Yeah.
Financial freedom. Social media
I was turning the
was
sound
created
off
a way.
my game. My bad,
Social
y'all. Go
media,
ahead.
social media. Social media. The pro is financial freedom. If you're using social media the right way, bro, you will not have to work a job for the rest of your life, my nigga.
Right. Okay.
For sure. Use
Like
it
a
the
9 to
right way
5 for the
though.
white man type shit.
Here you go.
You gotta use it.
Yeah.
Social media, but the only thing, and like I would say, like another pro is like what the fuck? Well, networking got something to do with that, but you can meet different motherfuckers. Like
Right,
social
different.
media is big.
Yeah.
Not
Kinda
even
like community.
not even listen. Not even Instagram. You see how I'm from DC, y'all niggas from California. Like I can say,
Yeah.
hey, I'm finna come out San Francisco, nigga, pick me up, woo woo woo. Niggas will come pick me up. You dig what I'm saying?
Right.
Hey,
He's
Swift,
sick.
nigga, I'm in Vegas. Hey,
Yeah,
Swift, nigga,
yeah.
Swift, nigga, I'm in Vegas, nigga. Meet up with me, woo woo.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So being able to
Dig?
communicate with people from all over the world is dope.
All over the world, my nigga, is
Yeah,
different
yeah.
connections.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell
So
you the cons.
that's like a branch
The
of our community.
cons.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you the cons right now. The cons, bro, it brainwash people
Yep.
into a competition.
Because you think everybody else's life is so great,
You
so now you
think
That's true.
everybody else like
You comparing yourself to other people. Yeah.
Yeah.
bro. So the cons of this shit, bro.
False reality.
It made everything a competition because a motherfucker on social media is so much of a pump fake that you could just show your highlights. Like let's say for sports betting, right? I can only show when I win.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm only gonna show me winning, nigga.
You sneak this? The nigga sneak this?
Hey,
Okay.
Hey, so peep,
Okay.
no, so peep.
Nah,
I'm only gonna show me winning. So peep, me and we sports bet, right? They know, nigga, I be losing by one a lot.
We lose left and right. We lose left and right.
But we know this. When we win, we like, hey, nigga, I just hit, nigga, I'm for the post.
Yeah.
But I'm not never posted. I just lost by 2 or 3. I'm only posted when I hit the 25 day parlay. Like, man, nigga, I'm lit.
So T.I., you don't post when you almost win. You only post when you get the W. Because that's what people want to see. That's what people want to see.
That's what people want to see, though, huh? Right.
Nobody want to see you lose.
Nobody want to see you lose. Some people do want to see you lose, though. But
have you seen T.I.? Have you seen me post when I lost?
They ain't be posting when he lose too, and when he win. But this is the thing. This is the point I'm making, though, because niggas need to see that.
Right.
This is the point I'm making, though. This is the point I'm making. A motherfucker will post the highlights of their life.
Yeah, when they get their tax money. When they get a new car,
it would make it seem like
tax
it would make it seem like damn.
Wow.
It would make it because it would make it seem like damn, this motherfucker doing good. But like matter of fact, I'm gonna give you a scenario. I met a girl. I thought she was a baddie. I thought she was a bad B.
Yeah.
Once you start getting to know her off of social media, she got 99 prize and the bitch ain't won.
Man.
Right.
Don't you need
what I'm saying? So it's like
so her life ain't all good looks and charm and life's great.
It's like a pump fake.
That's like fake, yeah.
I thought she was a baddie whole time. She's a saddie.
Right.
He's sick. Man.
That's real.
You know what I'm saying? That's the cons, bro. Like that's the cons of this shit. It's like
all right, you gave 2? You gave 2 or
yeah, I gave 2 for sure.
Yeah.
I gave 2.
What was the first one? I forgot.
2 pros, 2 cons.
Yeah.
Cons.
You say you can network. You can.
No. His 2 cons. What was
2 cons. He was like, it's you can compare yourself to other people. That's a con. You know, bitches.
And then people
brains be getting right.
And then the pump fake.
Yeah.
I thought that was 2. Okay, so 2 is people comparing themselves to others. And then he expanded on that and said that another part is motherfuckers be lying or making that they only post their
show your highlights.
Like better than this.
Right.
Got it. Okay. All right, that's like 2 in the same vein. Okay, so I think a huge con is people can spend too much time on social media and not in reality.
Right.
And what I mean by that is like you're spending a lot of time on YouTube, you spend a lot of time on Instagram, Twitter, and and you're seeing what people are saying, right? And you're seeing the consensus on things. Like, yeah, you'll
Hey,
get a bunch of mixed reviews,
so Pete,
Right.
but
I don't mean to
uh-huh.
cut you off. I don't mean to cut you
No, go
off.
ahead. No, you go ahead.
Go
You
ahead.
can't count YouTube because YouTube can be very educational.
Educational, right? I guess it's
Listen,
still a
listen.
form of type of social media, but it's kind of used differently. I got you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
only yeah
Okay, so
Right.
okay,
that's
so
only
I get it
you got
though.
to
Facebook,
use
Twitter,
YouTube. Yeah, you feel me?
Instagram,
You got to use
what
YouTube the right
there's so
way.
many
Right.
blogs, all of that is social media. Okay, so cool. Okay, so all that. We're not gonna even bring YouTube in that. Okay, so cool. So a lot of that, when you spend a lot of time on that, you tend to start losing your sense of like self. And
Yep.
what I mean by that is like yeah, people post their opinions, but if you see that a bunch of people have an opinion and they're liking comments and they're reaffirming others opinions, and you don't have that opinion, you then go and say, well, you go and disagree, but you're less likely to buck the system, you're less likely to disagree if you know that there's that you don't have the popular opinion.
Mm-hmm.
So now you're losing your so you get lost in reality because it's like, okay, you think that, oh, if everybody agrees with me, then
Then it's
I'm right.
true.
But if
Right.
but yeah, you think it, and then you think it's true. But what you missing is that like motherfuckers are followers. So
Right.
if Chris Brown says some shit and Chris Brown is completely wrong, or if SZA says some shit and Chris SZA is completely wrong or don't have all the information, their fans are just gonna
Your friends
follow it.
because they
You know what
have
I'm
so
saying?
much influence. Right.
Because they have
Influencer, quote
influence.
unquote.
But whole time, yeah, but whole time when you live in the real world, you realize, oh,
All that shit
even these
really.
motherfuckers are
Mm-hmm.
humans and they could be wrong too. So it's not just because they got a bunch of likes and got a bunch of people
Yep.
to agree with them. You feel me? The truth is the truth, and you just got to seek truth and know the real. So reality is not on social media.
Mm-hmm.
Reality is in real life. You have to go out in real life and experience some shit to really see and know what's going on. And so for us to even have this conversation about some shit, we had to see some shit. I can't just go off with what motherfuckers saying. You feel me?
Right.
I had to experience some shit. So yeah, I think that's one con is motherfuckers uh lose sight of reality.
Lose sight of reality. Right.
Yeah, and what's really going on in the real world. But then another con is um is um mental health, right?
Okay. That's a good one.
Like
Mm,
That's a good one.
because
that's a good
because
one.
it's
That's a good one.
That's a good
because
one.
before social media, the only bullying and shit talking you get was from friends, family,
Friends
you feel
or
me, and people at your school. It
people
was
you
the
saw
community,
in real life. Right. Mm-hmm.
exactly. So the bullying and the shit talking, all of that was in person. So a lot of times, you knew that there could be some recourse. You know what I'm saying? Like if you talk shit to Joe Blow, for me, down the street, Joe Blow could come to your doorstep and see about you with his cousins and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
Versus now you talking shit about Joe Blow in Idaho,
in
and he
Idaho.
talking shit to you, and it's like motherfuckers will say the most heinous shit to you. You know what I'm saying? And you like, damn, motherfucker really feel that way about me. Whole time, the motherfucker who's saying the worst shit feels the worst about themselves.
Mm-hmm.
So
Exactly.
it's like that negativity. They got so much negativity within themselves that they're letting it out on you, and it's fucking you up. You like, damn,
Man,
blood.
like what's going on?
Damn, my grandma just died. I got a picture on my page, and because I disagree with Joe Blow from Idaho, he wanted to then say fuck your dead grandma. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And
that's
fuck your, for me, hurt your feelings and essentially fuck with your self esteem and fuck with your mental health. So
yep. Yo,
I
well,
think that's
yeah.
another con to it. Is like motherfuckers be getting brutalized, and the bullying is like at an all-time high, where it's like you might not be getting beat up physically, but you getting beat the fuck up mentally,
Yep.
and it's hard to deal with because you've given a lot of time to this shit, and motherfuckers,
Exactly.
it's a lot of negativity. So yeah, I think you experience a lot more negativity on social media than in the actual real world. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Hell
People are
yeah.
dickheads in the real world, but
It ain't
it ain't as accessible. You're not as
open and
accessible to motherfuckers in the world.
accessible
Yeah,
type shit.
yeah,
Right.
motherfucker ain't gonna say it.
Because
Motherfucker ain't gonna talk crazy around 30 people in the
around,
mall.
yeah, like man, and
You know what I'm saying?
niggas.
The embarrassment alone is gonna keep them from saying certain shit and doing certain shit.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. Versus
Got you.
online, look, I have a picture of a fucking coin as my profile picture. You don't know who I am. but I'm finna talk dirty to you.
Right.
I'm finna talk greasy to you. You know what I'm saying? So
Nigga
yeah,
sick.
that's definitely the second con for sure.
For sure, I feel it. I mean, I would say one con is everything's so fake, like especially with AI and all these fake ass photos. Like, and for me,
It's a lot of shit that ain't real.
it's a lot of shit that ain't real,
Yeah.
and it's looking more and more real. Filters, AI, hella shit. Everything's looking more and more real, so things are gonna be, looking more and more fake. If that makes sense, exactly. So people's minds are gonna start being warped on what's real and what's fake because we're looking at so much fake shit and we're thinking it's real. If that makes sense, so that's kind of where I'm coming from with it. Filters, AI, like you said, like it's shit's getting out of control.
That's a good one because they can make it look like Joe Biden was giving a blowjob. You know what I mean? And you'd be like, damn,
man, because you already know. Right, you already know, like, man.
Yeah, for sure. Now you thinking that the president is one of them ones. Oh.
Man, I know you've seen them videos where like it'll be a movie scene and they'll replace the faces with the people in that scenario. Like I know you've seen that shit before.
Yeah. And mind you, that looks fake, but they've gotten good to where
I'm saying,
just
right?
Like the idea of a deep fake, right?
Yeah, right.
Like or it got to for me a scientist, a computer scientist got to come out and be like, hey yo, nah, this ain't real. Look, I know exactly how they did it. You can see the framework. I digitized it and made it look like this. Here's the proof. This is the original movie. Blah blah blah. You know what I'm saying? This is the original clip. Like they got to do a whole forensic science investigation on shit to even prove that it's real versus fake.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's definitely real. There's a lot of fake shit going on. Shit.
Surely.
Yeah. Man,
that's crazy. I got one more question though, then we're gonna wrap it up. If y'all don't mind.
Okay. This shit going. I fuck with you.
And I got a good one. Let me see.
I'll determine
that. You're right. Who has more red flags, men or women? This might not be a good one, but
nah, it is a good one because it feeds into the gender wars.
Right. I mean, I'm not trying to feed into the narrative. I'm just asking the question. You got me.
If I'm trying to be honest, why you don't got no charger, bro?
Yeah.
You broke your charger, so buy another one. Don't you got like $500 from bed? Anyways. Okay, well, use it to buy another charger. Like, yeah, it's mine. But anyways, I definitely gotta check my. Okay, anyways, so who has more red flags, men or women? So
women for sure.
Sel says women. My little brother says women.
Okay.
Ti says women. I say women as well, but I have to think about like. No. You have.
But niggas, some niggas. Listen, some guys are out of pocket too, though. So
right.
You can't blame it on the women.
Listen. Ti.
Right.
Let me. It's my turn. You already said yes. You already said women. Okay, cool. That's cool. But let me go.
If you want to be a part of it, tell them get on the mic and you feel me.
Join the party. Join the party. Join the party. Join the party. Join the party.
Because like we know what we, you know what I mean? We know what we want in a woman, and we don't really know the expectations in the, you know what I mean?
No, I don't know what you mean. Let me know what I mean. I think that if I asked Thomas this question, like a minute ago, but I was like, hey yo, I was like, who is more expected of? Like who requires more? Who is more expected of? Like is more expected of men or is it more expected of women? Like who has higher expectations?
Right. I mean, higher expectations.
He was like,
right.
Yeah, he was
Right,
he was
right.
like obviously men. So if the expectation is higher for men than it is for women, then men have more of the red flags by definition. And that
Uh, I don't know,
right? Doesn't
man.
that doesn't that make?
I
Look,
don't.
if you have to check
That
off
don't.
more boxes than she does, you're gonna have more red
No, no, no,
flags.
no, no, no,
Or
no, no,
men
no,
in
no, no, no,
general.
no, no, no. Women have more expectations than men. Let me
But you
clear that
said
up.
that you said that the
Okay,
expectation
okay,
was
got you,
higher for men than women.
got you. So let me break it
So,
down.
so
If
that means that you have more boxes.
women have more expectations, but it's more is to be expected of in men, if that makes sense. And that kind of like goes hand in
So
hand, if that makes
I
sense.
don't see how it's you saying more. That means the quantity, how much you have to do, or how much, how many requires you have to meet. That more means quantity, Driz.
Right. So
So if
it's
you're saying
more.
more in quantity, then there's more opportunities for men to have the red flags than women.
Wouldn't it be the same thing with like a basketball standard versus like, for example, Pajinski and Curry? They expect way more out of Curry than they do Pajinski, right? So
Yes.
Pajinski got less boxes to check off
Right.
for him to be like in order to
Right.
win the game. You feel me? Or whatever.
Right. Which means that Curry can have more red flags.
He got more room for error.
More
he
room.
to do.
Wait. More room for error.
Not more room for error. He has a greater chance of having some errors because he has a lot of things to do.
Greater chance for having the red flags. Okay, so if men have the greater chance for having the red flags, then shouldn't we have the more red flags? Like,
What I was saying was, it's more expectations for women have more expectations for men.
women have more expectations for men.
Yes.
That's facts.
That's facts.
Okay.
And
Okay,
to circle it around,
more from men than men expect from women.
to circle it around, it's more expected of in men than women. And that kind of like goes without saying because it connects.
I'm not following. Maybe it's the wording.
It's more is expected of. Like I expect more of you, Damien. It's like that.
Than you expect of your girlfriend.
Right. I expect more of you.
So you hold me to a higher standard.
Right. So women hold men to a higher standard. Is what I'm saying.
But according to you, so do men. Men are just held to a higher standard, period. And I remember T.I. was in the party too when I asked this. T.I. said, yeah, it's men. So my question is, if men are held to a higher standard, aren't men the ones who have more opportunity to have red flags and not check the boxes? Than women?
That's a good question. That's a good question.
Yeah, what are your thoughts?
I'm gonna chime in on this. Let
me
chime in on this, right?
Go ahead.
I'm gonna tell you, women has more red flags than men because women can, like I just told you, referring back to the last question you asked us about social media,
right?
Pump faking and faking their lifestyle on social media because it's really a red flag until when you really meet these women and their life is not what they're posting on social media.
Mm-hmm.
Then you meet the real them.
Okay,
so women have more red flags. A man is more. Some men are more upfront. Men, I think us men are more upfront with women. If we live with our mother, we're going to say we live with our mother.
Hold on. No, you're not. No, you're not. As a man, if the expectation is higher, you're gonna front more. You're gonna put on the
If the expectation is higher, you're gonna front more. What is it? I don't really connect that.
You're gonna act like you meet the expectation more than they are.
No, I'm not pump faking. I'm not pump faking my life. Fuck that. I'd rather a female gonna respect you when you're on pump fake. That's what I get.
Okay,
I'm gonna respect a female more when she don't pump fake.
If she don't,
if she
right?
Like
but you're talking.
I'm a little fucked up right now. I'm gonna fuck her more. I'm gonna help her more because I'm like, all right, she ain't pump fake. She kept that shit up tall with me. I'm gonna like her even more now because she ain't pump faking. Like I just told you.
We talking about the. If you try to
explain, let me explain.
Let him go ahead. Let T.I. finish and then go ahead. Then go ahead, Dave. It's good.
Listen, it's 50-50 because some men do pump fake, just how women pump fake, but it's more women that will pump fake than men, bro. It's really is more women that pump fake than men.
Okay, why is a woman more incentivized to pump fake than a man?
Because she's gonna act like she's an Instagram model on Instagram.
Right.
She's gonna act like she's the baddest female in the city on Instagram. And when you
So
get
it's
her
all
number
in
and
that.
meet her and talk to her, she doesn't even have her life together. Some of
Hmm.
these
So
dudes are the same way.
Same
You
so
might
in
way.
got
this
a bunch
regard,
Okay.
of
men and
designer
women do the same
clothes
thing.
on,
Yeah.
but you
In this
live in
But
your
you
regard.
live
mom's
in your mom's
basement.
basement. Right. Okay.
You
Right.
don't have any
Right.
bills.
Gotcha.
You don't
You
got
Okay.
feel
it
me?
together. You don't got
Okay.
it
So that's what I'm
together.
saying.
Okay.
It's like a 60-40 on the pump fake between men and
But
women,
for
but
but for
women are
women,
going to win the
it,
race
because there's
because
more of
it's
Right.
them. Because there's more
more
of them.
of them than men.
Okay. Okay. That answers the question then. Because there's more women,
Like I
they
listen.
have more red
Listen.
flags. Got
I
it.
just went across. Listen, I just went across this nice looking female page. I'm going down
Uh,
her picture. I'm like, she seems like she a nice little baddie.
Hmm.
I go through
right.
her old little Insta snaps. She works at Hooters, but she's gonna act like she's the baddest female in the world.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? It's like she's gonna ignore
Yeah.
your DM. Like, how can you ignore my DM and you work at Hooters? I'm doing better than you. You
Yeah.
see what I'm
Hey,
saying?
look,
It's
she work at Hooters, but she wouldn't
You're
date a
sick.
guy who works at McDonald's, right?
Mm-hmm.
break this shit down.
Because the standard is higher for men.
Right.
Exactly. That's my whole
See?
point.
All
I'm
right,
saying.
all right.
It's the pump
I'm glad we
fake.
broke that. I'm glad we
See?
broke that down. There's more of them, so they got more red flags. That makes a lot of sense. I was trying to break it down like, well, if a man got to do a lot more, then that's more
Nah,
reasons for him
no,
to fail.
no.
Like, but yeah, yeah, you're right.
You
You're
was
right.
trying to
You're right.
give women the benefit of the doubt.
Right.
No, I wasn't. I was saying like, bro, it's like Pete, bro. It like just how he said the Curry and Podziemski example, bro. If Curry got to do more and Podziemski got to do less, then there's more
Watch this.
room for Curry
Oh,
to fail.
More
this
room
is what
for
I'm saying.
Curry to
Oh,
fail. Okay.
hey,
I get that
hey,
part.
this is
When
gonna
you
put
say it
listen,
like that.
listen, this
Go
gonna
ahead.
put this gonna put the icing on the cake.
But yeah, no, but I agree with you. I agree with you.
Remember
More
a couple
of them-
years ago when Aisha Curry said, "I feel like Stephen Curry doesn't give me enough attention."
Right.
No,
Hey, bro.
what she said was she said I
Go
want to
ahead.
feel
Feel
wanted
wanted.
outside of my marriage. I'm married to him. I know he wants me. He married me, but I still want to feel like I'm attractive to other men other than my man.
That doesn't
But
even make
why?
sense.
But listen,
That's a
that doesn't even make
self-esteem.
sense.
It
That
does.
doesn't
Listen,
even make
It's
after
a
sense.
she listen,
self-esteem thing. It's a
listen, but
self-esteem.
guess
That
what? Guess
doesn't
what
make
plays a
sense
part in
though
that?
in
It
women.
doesn't
But
make
go
it
ahead.
make
does.
sense. Why would you want to be attracted? Why would you want some other niggas attracted to you? And you got Stephen Curry, the millionaire, right here in your
Listen,
face.
no woman wants.
Right.
I see she never got on social media and said that ever.
No,
in her
Right.
life.
no. Listen, other women.
Her mother
Other
probably
women.
called her and said,
Women-
have you done lost your mind?
Women don't want to feel like they're only wanted by one man. The same way a man doesn't want to feel like he's only wanted by one woman.
That's not true.
That's not true.
That's not true.
When I was with
Why
my
it
girl, bro,
That's
listen,
not-
when I was with my girl for 11 years, bro, I never felt like I knew other females wanted me, but it's like, bro, I don't want you.
Okay,
I got what I want.
listen.
And I know
You just
she's a
said
horse.
I knew already. Imagine if you felt like, man, she the only one who want me.
I'm fine with that
That's
because I'm fine with that.
It's
Because
different
you have
between
her.
men and
The
women.
moment you don't, exactly. That's all
what
I'm
it
saying.
is.
That's all I'm
What
saying.
I'm saying.
It's
But
I'm fine
so
with
what
it.
you
One-
said,
one
you're
woman
wrong
don't-
on that part though, because as a man, we're the
Bruh.
ones that need to feel desired by other women for us to feel validated. Women, they don't really necessarily need that.
Yeah,
They just
one thing
need
is,
they just
that's
need
what-
hella
What?
attention.
Yeah,
Oh,
women
but-
just
but
need a
the
lot of
atten-
attention. Women
Okay,
require
but
a
do
lot
Not
of
desire.
attention, nigga.
do men give women attention that they don't that they're not attracted to?
Here we go. I want Ti to go because we already had this conversation. I want Ti to go ahead.
Do you talk to broads and give them attention and like their pictures if they not something you a hit?
Bro, listen, I just got in trouble the other day, Friday night.
Oh,
for
you were trolling. You were trolling.
I'm gonna give you the situation. I
You were
was
trolling.
trolling a female,
Yeah.
and I got in trouble, and it backfired on me because it's like, what are you trolling for? You shouldn't have been doing this in the
Right.
first place.
Right.
But I have
Okay. So
trolled
again,
females before. I have trolled like
listen,
I'm finna just mess with her
The
just to lead her
sentiment-
on, but I'm not interested. I'm gonna just make her feel
Bruh,
like
the
she's special.
sentiment is right there. I shouldn't have been doing this. Meaning that doesn't make sense.
Yeah,
That's what
like
that
it's
means.
like it don't make sense for
make
you to do
sense
that.
for you to be. Thank you.
To
So
be
that's my
trolling.
point. A man,
just
it
gotta
don't make
try-
sense for a
I
man
just
to be
fuck
talking to a broad. He
listen,
ain't trying to hit it. Like what?
I just fucked a whole Valentine's Day up doing that dumb shit.
Exactly. so I'm just trying to
Trolling.
follow how.
But trolling women is a thing, bro. It is a thing. It is a thing.
Yeah, I mean, because it's all a
It
game.
is a
So
thing.
niggas be
It's
playing
all.
games.
It's like
Mhm.
Yeah,
I'm about to make her.
women
I'm
and
about
men.
to make her. I'm about to make her feel like I want her, but I really don't. I'm just
Because
bored. I want
she,
to troll her.
because you know she is a glutton for attention. That's why you couldn't
Yeah,
do
I'm like,
that. You couldn't do that if she wasn't a glutton for attention. She would peep it like, oh yeah, he's acting like he likes me, but he really doesn't. Let me go talk to somebody else.
Right.
But because she's a glutton and feeds off attention, she gonna read them words you giving her, or she gonna hear the way you saying it and be like, oh, okay, like I'm getting what I want. I'm getting the attention. Like he likes me. He thinks I'm cute. He likes my hair. You know, you can make up anything and make. I mean, and
Mhm.
essentially that's manipulation and deceit. And women can do. I think women can do it better than men. Though I ain't gonna lie.
Oh, well, duh.
I think
Not to say that,
I
but yeah, it's kind of yeah.
I
They're the
think
masters
a
at that.
woman. I think right. They're the masters at
That
manipulation and
manipulation,
acting
right?
like
Because they're
so
stronger mentally, we're stronger physically. That's the give and take.
they're stronger mentally.
I mean, in terms of manipulation, like a woman can manipulate
Oh,
a
I mean,
man
oh yeah.
easily
No,
mentally, of course.
Women.
And we
No,
can manipulate
children in
shit
general.
physically because we're stronger.
Children,
There you go.
children in general learn manipulation as babies. Like they learn that behavior as babies, but
Right.
women are more incentivized to manipulate to get their way.
Right.
hey, do your homework on? Bro, I was just being manipulated by a female. I'm not gonna
This
cap.
guy.
Mm,
I'm dead serious.
talk about
Bro,
it. Talk about it.
this whole
Talk about it.
time, listen, this whole time I was just fucking with this lying ass female. She was lying
Mhm.
the whole time, but she was manipulating as if she wasn't lying. Get
Mhm.
what I'm
Right,
saying?
right, right.
But
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
if I would have confronted her about any of these acts she was doing, she would block
Ooh.
me. You feel what I'm saying?
When you called the lie out, she like, oh, he's
I'm saying,
confronting me.
listen,
He's
I
confronting
already
me.
listen.
Let me run away.
I already would have knew. I already knew that she would block me because she likes to block niggas quick, then unblock you.
Right.
She wants you to beg her to unblock you. You get what I'm saying? So I know for a
Right.
fact if
That's
I
a
would have
part of the
confronted her
manipulation
about
tactic.
this, yeah, if I would have confronted her about these things, she would have. Oh, she would have. I didn't do that again. Try to flip it and get mad and then block me. See what I'm
Mm,
saying?
that's a toxic bra.
And my man was warning me like, bro, this bitch, this girl, she has a boyfriend. Ti, I'm telling you, she do. The way she moving, she got a boyfriend. Ti, I didn't believe it until I stopped
Mm,
talking to her. But she unfollowed me on Instagram, removed me from her follower. My man sends me her shit on Valentine's Day. She got flowers and she got her favorite perfumes. Ooh, I love a good flower and perfume and my favorite
right.
perfumes. But
Right.
she's so much of an Instagram girly. She might be pump faking
She
and
might
bought
be
Mhm.
pump
herself
faking
fly.
and
She might be
acting
pump
like she
faking
yeah, she
and bought herself
yeah.
some flowers
Mhm.
and her favorite perfume. Do I gotta go there, fellas?
Right. 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 And that because Pete, it's
It's
all a
all a
competition.
dictation. It's all
It's
a
all a
Mhm.
competition.
competition. She's trying to look
Oh
good to
no,
other women.
it's this girl on Instagram. Females will call her a pick me because
Pick
she
me.
always
That
on
she
the
wants
men's
men's
side.
validation the most. Exactly.
I mean, it's
So Pete. So
that
Pete.
don't
Yeah,
mean she
I
want
asked.
validation though. It
That
means you're just
is.
speaking the
That is what that
truth.
is. No, you're a pick me if you want validation from men, and you
Like,
side with men
yeah,
a lot more
if you
than
side,
women.
I
yeah,
don't agree with
they'll
that
call
because
her.
maybe you're telling the truth.
They'll call her a
To
pick
other
me, but
women, it may
she's
be
telling
a
the truth.
pick me because they don't necessarily agree with that because they can't get what they want. But that don't make her a pick me per
Hey
se.
Swift, hold on. Since you got the podcast popping, I'm finna see you the clip. Hold on, my guy, I got you. Hear what she said, and she wasn't lying because she's a female. She said, "I used to do the same shit, buy myself gifts and act like a nigga boy." There, yeah.
Hmm.
Hold on, I'm finna find a clip. Give me 1 second.
Yeah, that's mental illness right there. I just
You
want to
said
point that
mental
out.
illness.
Oh, I'm finna
That's
find a
mental
clip.
illness.
It's right here. Yep.
If I ever do anything for myself and act like a woman did it, I am the lamest nigga you've ever
I'm
met.
finna
Right,
send
what
it.
the fuck?
Hey, check the clip out though. They're gonna call her a pick me just because she's saying all of that.
Right. Let's see. Don't say nothing.
Check the clip. Check
For a
the clip
second.
out.
Don't say nothing.
Don't never want to pay for shit, but y'all bitches was buying your own Valentine's Day gifts and posting them. Like, y'all bitches think I'm dumb. I used to do that shit when I was younger. I know what the fuck y'all doing. That's the thing.
Hold on, don't say
You
nothing,
can
bro.
buy shit for yourself.
For like
And
30
if you would have
seconds.
never begged all year round, maybe a nigga would have took his time out and said, yo, let me get this bitch something because she deserve it. A bitch that beg don't deserve shit, in my opinion. Because what the fuck is you begging for, bitch? Fuck is you standing in front of CVS, opening the door like spare a change? That's what the fuck y'all need to do. These niggas is not y'all fathers. They not y'all.
Right. I get what she said. I got you. Yeah, it's no room for that at all. Like, but the clip done though. I just want to get the audio of the clip in the podcast. That's all. But yeah, I feel where he's coming from.
I didn't hear it, so I can't comment.
Yeah. I know because it's on my mic. Well, what you think I've been doing interviewing girls for 6 months?
So peep. Now you see why. Hey, listen. So peep. Hey, so peep. Now you see why they would call her a pick me, right?
Right. But that's.
So you been interviewing us on Xbox this whole time?
Yeah, so but with that clip, that's kind of to the extreme because she was saying like opening the doors and shit like that. Like women not supposed to be doing that. I agree. Like, But if a girl shares some knowledge, some true knowledge, I don't think that's being a pick me per se. But that's just me though.
Yeah. So, well, there's certain behaviors of women, or like I will tell you the same way I was saying like, oh, if a man says something, or if somebody says something on social media, and they have some type of influence, and then you see 30,000 people like their comment, that incentivizes everybody else to then not go against that comment, right?
Not go against it.
Agree, cool. Yeah. If you agree, you agree, but you're more inclined to act like you agree than say you disagree, because then you have all those people against you, and people want to be liked, people want to be loved. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like they're part of something.
Exactly.
Okay.
If I say nah, I ain't with that, then I'm not a part of it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Is you gonna be a part of it? Because I'm gonna turn you up, Sal.
Sure, I don't care. I'll support.
See what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, it ain't no support. It's just, are you going to be in it? Yeah. I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Yes.
Got you. I just turned you up. It's good. So you can be heard, like, young ninja, sleep.
A pick me is like a broad who genuinely, like, she might agree with what women are saying, but because men are going against the women, she's gonna be like, nah, I want a man to pick me, so you know what I'm saying, I want to be chosen. Hey, look, choose up. Yep. They want to be chosen, so they like, oh, let me be agreeable.
Right.
You know what I'm saying, let me just agree with the men. That's a pick me. Just like,
I mean, I don't just because you agree with the men. Okay. Let me break this down. Let me break this down.
The men, that'll make you a pick me. But if
right.
But if you only want to agree with the men so you can get picked, you're a pick
me. Right. That makes sense. If you agree with men for your own selfish reasons, then you're a pick me. But if you're spitting knowledge about intersexual dynamics and it's truthful and it's true, then I don't think that's a pick me. If it's true, if the knowledge is true, it's what you're right.
So you're saying if it's their opinion.
Right. If it's a bitch opinion and then she's agreeing with men for her opinion, then that's a pick me. But if she's spitting facts and true knowledge, then that's not a pick me. Because the truth is the truth.
Opinion that's aligned with men, she's a pick me?
I mean, that's agreeing. Yeah. That's agreeing with men.
If she has an opinion,
that's aligned with men, that's a pick me. That's a pick me.
No,
how is a pick me though? If it's just your opinion though, like you can ask me and Dame a question and we can have our certain opinions on something, but that doesn't, and it can be similar, but that doesn't mean we're like naturally agreeing because we're brothers.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. I just don't think it has to be facts based. Right. If you're spitting facts, you're not a pick me. If you're not spitting facts and you're just agreeing with every old Tom, dirty dick Tom, right? Then you're a pick me because you're trying to get validation from those men you're agreeing with, right or wrong.
That's my point.
Right. Cool. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. But I'm saying if it's facts, then you're not a pick me. If it's facts, that's all I'm trying to say.
If it's facts, it's facts.
Right. The truth is the truth. That's all I'm saying.
Truth is the truth. Yeah.
Got you. we good.
But I don't agree though. I'm not.
You don't agree? What you mean, nigga? I feel it. Hey, so what does keeping up with the Joneses mean to you?
To me, it means like okay, for example, okay, you started the game still and you're not playing, so I'm kind of confused on that.
Hold on, bro. Hold on.
Hold on. You told me hold on, but you started the game. But anyway, so keeping up with the Joneses, I'll give you an example of when I was growing up, right? So growing up, a lot of the kids in the neighborhood, they had motor scooters, they had dirt bikes, they had all these things, right? And me being a kid, you know, seeing them have fun and ride their bikes and motor scooters and stuff, I wanted to do that as well. Now, just because I wanted to do that doesn't mean that I wanted to keep up with the Joneses. But the example of, you know, if so and so has this type of motor scooter, and then I go and then I get the newer version, I'm trying to keep up with the Joneses because I'm trying to. Right. Exactly. Versus I want one too. You know what I'm saying?
What?
Like,
I'm gonna let you finish that question.
The black community is Jordan.
Right.
Is Jordans, right? Getting the Jordans when they come out on Saturday. That's keeping up with the Joneses. You're buying the shoes because you know that other people in your community are gonna buy the shoes, and you don't want to feel left out.
Right.
That's keeping up with the Joneses.
So what's
it may not be financially sound for you to do so, but you're gonna do it anyway.
Got you. So what's the interior motive, like the internal motive? Ulterior. Sure.
The ulterior is the ulterior motive is to feel like you're a part of something. Hey, if I don't get this, if I don't buy this item, if I don't get this, if I don't seem cool to them, then I won't be a part of their group. I won't be a part of the community. I will be an outcast. I'll be different from them. People want to be the same more than they want to be different.
Got you.
And I think people are the same more than they're different. But
I mean, yeah, by evolution, yeah.
Differences get highlighted.
Mm-hmm.
So
that's true.
You know. So that's
so
what
Pete, keeping up with the Joneses. Now let me break this shit down.
Right. Break it down. No homo.
Keeping up.
You get what
keeping up with the Joneses, as elaborating on what Dame said. Hey, if this nigga got a pair of Murray's on, I need them too.
Right.
Got you.
Right.
All right. Right. That come out on March 1st.
Because he's cool. He's liked. I want to be like him. I want to be a part of his community.
Feel me? It's not even the community. It's just keeping up with niggas. Period.
Right.
Yeah, I want to be looked at and viewed like he's looked at and viewed.
Because listen, as a female told me, she say, T.I., you got your own category. I'm like, what do you mean by that? She like, she like, you got your own category. I'm like, what you mean by that? She like, you don't be fly, you be fresh.
Right.
I'm like, right. Now elaborate. She like, I'm saying that because you be fresh because like she like you be smelling good. She said you smell good, and you be having like old shoes on, but they be fresh though. Like they be retros, but they be fresh. You get what I'm saying?
Just like the idea of shoes being old is crazy to me. Like,
yeah, shoes can get old. Yeah.
I thought if food is old, it doesn't have the utility. Shoes always have the utility. You can put them on.
Just peep.
They can be old though.
They're retros.
Right.
Like I had some cool gray. I had the cool gray 11s on, but they looked. They was fresh. She was like, you be free. She like the average nigga would have fucked those up. Like them came out in what, 2022. It's 2024.
So they look new. Like new. They're not worn out. Right.
She like you fresh. Like you smell good. Like when you give you a hug, you smell good. She's like most niggas. They be smelling like they house.
Not even trying to play. You're just like we're about the conversation. Not even playing.
You get what I'm saying? She like most niggas.
About the way I'm playing while we talking.
She like listen. Yeah. She like a nigga can have on.
You didn't hit the ball. So it's all good.
She basically like a guy can have on all.
Don't complain. I'm not complaining. Don't complain.
She like a guy. She like so people. A guy can have on all the Murray, all the designer clothes. She might get that nigga a hug. He might don't smell like nothing but his house.
Right.
She give me a hug. I smell good. I don't smell like my house. You get what I'm saying? So it's like you got your own category. Like you be fresh. Like the niggas be fly, but you be fresh. Like you smell good. Right, so your shit clean. Like you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So really, you're
So
not
it's
keeping
like
up with the Joneses. You're just doing you.
You're just doing you,
I'm
right?
exactly. That's what more people should do. Just do you. It's good.
Then
Right.
more people
Do
will
you and don't
notice
smell like
if you
doo-doo.
just do you, right?
The more
Exactly.
people
Ugly
know,
dude.
you would think motherfuckers not noticing you because you ain't keeping up with the Jones, but motherfuckers is noticing. I'm
Right.
telling you.
I'm
Right.
saying, right,
The people who keep up
I'm
with
gonna
the
give you.
Joneses,
Listen.
it seems like they're
I'm
getting
gonna
the
give
most
you.
notoriety.
Listen. So
Yep.
peep this. I'm gonna give you one more scenario. For my birthday, right? Usually on my birthday, I get fresh as fuck. I go back get some Dior shit. Woo woo. So my man came home from jail. He like, damn, T, I see your B-Day pictures, man. You ain't really do too much this year. I'm like, for what? I don't have to. I'm already certified as a real nigga. Niggas gonna show love regardless of what the fuck I got on.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not
Get what
gonna.
I'm
I'm not
saying?
gonna look that differently because I don't got on
Right.
the designer.
It's
I
just
don't
Tuesday for
look
me,
none of
huh?
that.
Like, man, it's just
Yeah, like it's my birthday. Like you know what I'm saying? I just all
Can
I
you
did was when it got me
work it now?
all I went and did was got me a fresh pair of jeans, a fresh
We
pair of
down 3.
forces,
Okay. Yeah.
and a nice
Yeah.
shirt, and went to go took my pictures. And for my birthday at the monument, whatever, took my pictures.
mm-hmm.
I got the same amount of love that I would have got if I would have had on a Murray and Dior.
right.
You get what I'm saying?
Okay.
Hey, don't start the game
And
yet. Hold on.
and another thing I noticed,
gotta put
this is probably some off-topic shit for the podcast, but another thing I noticed is
Are we
females
chilling?
want a lot of females want your Instagram page.
More
They
than they
want your
want your
page to
phone
look.
number. Right.
They
Because
listen.
they want
Oh
to see
my
what
god.
lifestyle you
They
present.
want
Exactly.
listen, blood. They want your page to look like you a rapper. Like on Instagram, your page got to look like a rapper page for them to want you.
Mm-hmm.
Like and it be the niggas that look like rappers, got the special pictures on their page. Them be the niggas who don't have no money.
Mm-hmm.
Them be the niggas who live in a mama basement. You get what I'm saying? Them be the niggas. It be niggas like Swift. They got the cheese, their own house, their own car, got the paper, but his page don't look like a rapper page.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And the bitch will you might DM a bitch. She might go look at your page. Look at this nigga page.
yeah. That's real shit, though. Yeah, that's real shit.
Whole time,
Because it's
Swift
what you perceive. Yeah.
Whole time, Swift got 100,000 in the bank account. She don't know that.
Mm-hmm.
Cause she looking on Instagram, she thinking he a rapper. He don't look like he don't look like a rapper type nigga.
Right. So she ain't fucking with it. Right. Yeah.
I ain't fucking with that. He don't got no Murray. I ain't fucking with that. Bitches love niggas who wear their money.
Right. I see that. That's respectable. I feel it.
If you're not out and upfront with a lifestyle that's better than the one she's living, or
Bro,
up to par, she's not interested.
Listen, we need campaign determined.
Man.
Listen, we need determined fitness on this motherfucker. I'm telling you.
For real.
This shit be in determined fitness be talking about on FaceTime, bro.
Yep.
That's where I really got that from.
Niggas ain't even had my side.
Go ahead.
Feel like after hearing what y'all was talking about, bro, I feel like it's an intentional thing, though, bro. Think about it.
What you mean?
Like for the new, for like keeping up with the Joneses, that's an intentional thing.
Right.
That's not just like, oh, because for example, let's say Dan got the 5s, right, and I like the 5s, and I got them. I'm not keeping up with the Joneses. No, how do you know that I don't like these shoes my damn self?
My damn
How
self.
don't you know
right.
that
That's
I only wear a select few Jordans, and 5s are one of my favorite Jordans, so I wear those.
right.
You feel me? I feel like it's more of an intention. Now, I'm talking about like, it got to be more than one, because he got the new shoes everybody got. Nah, it got to be, where you get the new Nike Tech that come out, you get the new edition, this that come out, you get the new, and it's like, okay, that shows like that's intentional.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? Like that's intentional.
Hype beast
sure.
keep up with the Joneses.
It's like, right? Let's say 2 shoes come out right like 6 months apart, right? But them 2 shoes that I like, let's say them 11s, it's like 3s come out, boom. But I like those shoes, which in real life I like 11s and I like 3s,
Mm-hmm.
right? Bow. And I get both of them on the day they come out. Can't say I'm keeping up with the Joneses because you got the new shoes twice when they get in. How don't you know I like these? But when the 9s come out though, I'm not gonna get them because I don't like the shoes. It don't matter if Barack Obama and his mama get them. I'm not gonna get them because I don't like them.
So if you do get the 9s that you don't like, but you get them to fit in, you're keeping up with the Joneses.
Yes, but I think it's all an intentional thing though. It's all
on purpose. It's on purpose.
Because people know what they're doing with their own money. People know what they're doing with their money.
Mm-hmm.
So if I be like,
true.
I'm about to get the new,
or subconscious. Hold on, wait. Or subconscious, where it's like I got these and I didn't realize that I only got them because other people like felt like I would be cool if I got them. I would be viewed as cool if I got them.
Right. That's another form of keeping up with the Joneses.
That's more of a No, that's more of an insecurity thing, though. That's caring about what people think of you. At that
Right.
point.
Comparison.
Real,
right.
right?
Right.
That's
No,
what keeping up with Jones is all about. That's the root of it.
Not
That's the
it's
that's
not an insecurity thing. No, it's more of a like. I mean, I feel like an insecurity thing is like, oh, if I had these on, you would make fun of me, but if I got these on, you want to be my friend. Like that's what an insecurity thing is. I used to kind of be the same way. Like for example, if I got on some Reeboks, you're gonna laugh at me. But if I got on some brand new 11s, you're gonna want to be cool with me, want to be my friend. That's what I feel like it's similar to. You get it? Think about it. Back in the day.
That's also insecurity. That's also insecurity.
Okay, look, back in the days, going
It's
to school.
both.
Right. But I'm saying, keeping up with the Joneses is more of a fucking It's more of an intentional thing, bro. Like that's what it is. It's more of an intentional thing.
You don't want to feel left out. That's insecurity.
I know, but it's not about feeling left out with keeping up with Jones, bro. It's more for of an image. Not feeling left out. It's more of an image.
Right. Okay.
Persona. Okay, this nigga sell, bro. Okay, I was thinking about got money, and then that's the image you want to create. The image is, oh, you get the new shoes that come out when they come out. Oh, the image is, oh, he always with the whoop. He could get any girl because look what he got on. Like,
but you only wanted to do that because of the Joneses.
No.
Other people.
No, it's not that.
What is it if it's not that? What is it if it's not that then? If it's not that.
It's not about other people. What is it about?
It's not about other people in the scenario because it's about the style, bro. It's all about the style, bro. First of all, people are like you said earlier. People are all the same more than they are different. Right.
More people are more similar than they are different. Yeah,
mm-hmm.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
So yes, with that being said, people are the same, especially in the black community. We like the same shit. Fashion, designer, Jordans, Nike tags, it's all the same, bro. It's all the same.
Okay.
You don't catch a hooper and a football player in a sweatsuit and some Crocs and a little comfortable fit. You feel me? It don't matter if they play different sports. They're both fresh. Same shit, bro.
Everybody has their own style.
But
you know how many different fashion brands there are, bro? If people are buying the same shit,
bro, you know how many people started wearing Crocs, bro? After Crocs came out, you know how many people started wearing Crocs, bro? How many people started going to school in Crocs and shit, bro? Come on,
you know how many Crocs I have? None.
I only have one.
Why not? Why not?
I don't give a fuck about what they wear.
That's the game. He's not even playing. I'm
not. I told you not to start the game, and you stopped the game.
No. I don't know what you're doing. All right, man.
You restarted it. I don't know why.
That's crazy. I feel it though. I'm trying to get out of here, but I can't really get out of here. But yeah, I feel it.
The nigga started the game and I was kicked. That's crazy.
You said you was putting your clothes up, right?
I'm washing my clothes.
All right, so Pete, this is a good one right here. This is a good one. This is really for women, but y'all can answer it too. So what's one thing
that it's for women?
All my questions are for girls because I only expect to interview girls on the street, so that's why. But
why you don't give guys attention, bro?
You said what?
Why you don't give guys attention?
What, I don't get guys attention? I will. I will. I'm not going. My whole plan was I post bitches on my IG and then I post niggas on my YouTube. That's my whole idea.
Got it.
So I'm not kind of singling nobody out. I just want girls on my IG.
Niggas ready? What we doing? We playing or not? You busy? What we doing?
Let me use the bathroom real quick.
All right, bro. This nigga always got to do something.
You were supposed to start the game, so let me be the leader because you don't know what you're doing.
Bro, you want niggas to wait while you do other things, bro. Like, come on, play the game.
You can play the game without me. You could easily play without me. You don't have to start the game when I'm in it. When I'm in, like, if I'm not the control. It doesn't make any sense.
Got you. So Pete, right? What's one thing that you wish you understood more about women? But the question was, what's one thing you wish you understood more about men? So it could go either way.
So, yeah. So let me answer this, bro. What I realized is that I was too much of a people pleaser for the bitch. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, I'm over here trying to make the bitch happy. That is a mistake, bro. Never try to make the bitch happy.
Red flag.
If that bitch not happy, she not happy, bro.
That's on her. That's on her.
That's not your responsibility. Take that off your chest. Take that off your shoulders. That's not on you. The same way, if you unhappy, that ain't got nothing to do with the bitch per se. Like, nigga, that's your life.
If you fuck with the bitch and she make you unhappy, that's your fault. That's your problem. Still.
Got you.
Now, if you want the bitch to say some shit, that's different. You know what I mean? Now it's like, okay, you choosing to be in a situation, and she's the way she is, and you feel me? Y'all trying to work it out, but don't blame her for why you unhappy. Because the same way you with the bitch, you could be gone and be with another bitch and be happy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
Yep.
you control.
And now let me chime. Let me chime
Go
in.
ahead.
Overextending your hand.
Control your happiness, but okay.
Overextending your hand for a female, my nigga. Don't do it. Don't ever do it. Cause guess what? In return,
you mean like giving her too much help?
Giving her too much help. Giving her overextending. Spending your last
on
a
her.
female.
No, fucking with her more than she fuck with you. Doing shit for her that she know damn well
she won't do for you. Right there.
Mm-hmm.
Right there.
Are you knowing? You feel me? Can't demonstrate it at all.
Yeah, right
Are
there.
women supposed to? Are women supposed to though?
No, listen though. But it's called a two-way street. I'm not finna fuck with you more than
I'm just
you
telling
fuck
you
with
that.
me. I don't
When
care
I get
who
back
you
with my
are.
old girl, it gotta be a two-way street.
I got a question.
Damien.
Hold on, let me ask you a question. Do you think reciprocation is, hey, I scratched your back, now you scratch my back? Not scratch my foot.
That's a good question.
My back.
I'm gonna use that. That's
is
a good question.
The same? Is it tit for tat? Is it petty? Is it tit for tat? Or is it
reciprocation?
It's reciprocal.
You're right though.
One man at a time. Go ahead.
All right, I'm gonna say it's like this. It's not tit for tat, but it's like this. All right, I'll scratch your back. Now, put a band-aid on my wound. How about that? It's not the same shit.
Okay.
It's not the same shit, right? But you was there,
Ooh,
though, right?
That nigga said spitting. He's spitting.
Though. You put a band-aid on my wound. I scratched your back, right?
Right.
But you put a band-aid on my wound, though.
Okay.
Hey, remember? Hey, listen. Hold. Wait before you say something. Remember what my situation, Dane?
Yeah.
As Sel just said, put a band-aid on my wound. I had a wound. She didn't put a band-aid on it, my nigga.
Right.
When she had a wound, I put a band-aid on her wound, my nigga.
Right.
Feel me?
Right. Okay. So look. So Pete. Right. So when y'all say don't do nothing for a woman that she wouldn't do for you, don't men and women do different shit? Hold on.
Let Dame go and then you go, Sel.
Aren't we better at different shit? Shouldn't a woman play to her strength? Right. Shouldn't a man play to her strength?
Right. Damn, you're right. Guess what though? You're right. But guess what? And that's where it goes into. It's not tit for tat, but it's all in the same similarity though. Right or wrong?
It's all in the same
all in the same similarity.
Hey, look.
Damn, if you give me some money, Dame, if you give me some money, right? Like, remember that W just gave me the other day, right? And let's say, let's say I make some food, right? And then I make enough for me and you. Or I buy some food, but I buy enough for me and you without you asking or none of that. It's not the same thing. Yeah, okay, I didn't give you no money. I didn't. Cool.
I looked out, then you looked out.
It's looking out. Yeah. It's the same shit, right? Bro. So I'm saying, if I'm gonna go spend some money on this female, but she can't cut my toenails for me, you feel me? Like, it's like, come on, bro. Why would I even she not spending no money at all doing that. No money at all doing that.
Right. You ain't requiring her to spend her money because women don't like doing that. They don't like doing that. Right.
Cut my toenails though. You feel me? Why would I spend my
What if she thinks it's beneath her? She's not a nail tech.
Okay, then
that's not her strength. She's a lawyer. She's a doctor. She don't do nail tech
something. Okay, there's something similar. How about this? I'm gonna take you shopping. How about you just assume I'm hungry and cook me a meal?
She's the fucking writer. She writes books. She don't do nails. She said, "Cook me."
Wait, what?
You know how to cook. Like, how about think about me and go buy me something? Think about me, do something for me. Do something. Give me a haircut or something. Something.
The bitch gotta be useful. What you said? She gotta do something.
Something, yeah, bro. Something.
Outside, look, and this is outside of the shit you already require from a woman.
Yes, because you know why? Okay. Because first of all, a lot of niggas that you feel me? Like a lot of niggas like they want to require loyalty, but they don't know either how to give it, right? Or they don't even know what it really means.
I be backwards, yeah. Niggas be backwards. That's real.
Okay.
That's
like niggas. Niggas be loyal to their partners more than they loyal to their bitch, but they get mad when they bitch go fuck with the next nigga. I have to look at that myself.
Yeah.
Like you can't be mad, bro.
Yeah.
You willing to do something for a nigga that's willing to snake you over 100 bands if you even touch it. You willing to be loyal to a nigga over there to snake you for 100 bands. Trust me, bro.
Well, it's a little funny though. It's that when you bring in money, it get funny because a bitch and a nigga will snake you equally. They'll snake equally for some money. Money, the love of money is the root of all evil, bro.
A nigga's more prone to. I know you need money to root off evil.
Who closer to you? Who in your bedroom? Who closer to you? Your woman. That's nigga. That she's more dangerous, bro. That's why a lot of people get to you through women because she's get closer to you.
Right.
That's why you got to be smart about who
That's
you
why
bring
who you
close to
fuck with in terms of
bedroom.
women, because a bitch will snake you quick.
Yes.
I'll argue faster than a
that's
nigga.
A lesson. Hey, so Driz, answer your own question. What do you wish you learned more about women? What do you wish you knew about women?
Let me rephrase it.
Let him go ahead, then I answer.
A nigga do it first. In life, a bitch will do it first. Not everybody's a street nigga, bro. What you? But I'm telling you, from a nigga that really, bro, come on, bro. Niggas do it over the bitch you fucking with.
T.I., go ahead,
my
and then
opinion
I
on
go.
this is, this is why I broke up with my girlfriend, blood. Because I would scratch her back, she wouldn't scratch mine in the situation. So
I think you kind of missed out on the last 5 minutes, yeah.
Okay. So what happened the last 5 minutes? Catch me up.
Now the question was.
Talking about like.
The question was.
The nigga or the bitch are like.
Who would snake you first?
The question.
When it comes to money and shit.
When it comes to money.
The question originally was.
It's 50-50 on that. It's 50-50 on that.
Okay, I fuck with that. I fuck with that answer.
It's 50-50. You can't just say a woman gonna snake you. Nah.
I feel like on the street side, bruh, the nigga is more prone to do it. On the
nigga more prone to do it for sure.
Well, my point was a woman get closer to you.
Listen, a real street nigga that don't give a listen. A real street nigga that don't give a fuck.
Let T.I. go.
Listen, a real street nigga that don't give a fuck about a bitch. Oh, he'll snake that bitch. Let him find out she got some racks in the house.
That's what I'm saying. Versus, I'm telling you, bro. In the streets, it's different aspects, bro. Different people with different lives. Listen.
Yeah, I know, bro. I know a nigga. Listen. I'm gonna give y'all a scenario. My man's right. He fuck with his girl. They fuck with right now. She's a scammer. The nigga that she previously used to fuck with stole $15,000 from her.
What?
and stopped talking to her. He a real street nigga though. He took that 15. He took the 15K and dipped on that bitch and never said nothing to her again. She told everybody like that nigga. She told everybody like that nigga snake you over some money, a bitch or a nigga. Listen, she told everybody like that nigga stole from me, like, but ain't nobody really care. Like, he a real street nigga. What the fuck you expect?
So
you know what they told her? You know what they told her? You were sweet. Like, you were sweet.
That's why he did it to you, because you were sweet. He wouldn't have did it to her.
You showed that nigga where your stash at. Why would you show him where your safe at? Why would you give him the code to your safe?
Right.
You were sweet. He got you for $15,000 and dipped on you.
So she wasn't smart. Basically, it's her fault. She wasn't smart.
It's your fault.
You should have known that.
First of all,
but then the crazy part is though that. But then that'd be the crazy part is that'd be the same thing with these niggas though, bro. Niggas get money, right? What they do? What's the first app they go to?
Flash it.
What's the first app they go to?
Instagram.
So it's the same shit. The only difference is I'm showing a lot of people my stats instead of just one person. I'm showing whoever want to look at my account. If I'm
Pete,
public,
this what she fucked up at. She should have had that money in the bank. That's what she fucked up at.
All right, I'm back still.
Or she shouldn't have told nobody. Or I'm in the game, so wait, 2 minutes left. Sweet. So or she shouldn't have told nobody.
Hey, so Pete, right? The question originally was, what do you wish you understood more about women?
That's what it is.
So one thing
why do they do the things they do?
Why do they? Yeah.
Why do they do the things they do when deep emotions get involved? Like why do they feel like they could be like, oh, you did this, that it'll be okay for them to. You know, women do foul shit when emotions get involved.
Mm-hmm.
They say
spiteful creatures. Yeah, spiteful creatures. For sure.
I mean, one thing I wish I understood more.
Try to like cry. I try to cry and like try to like reverse it. You like
emotional manipulation. Yeah. I can name all the shit abroad do. I can name it. There's a fucking name for it in fucking psychology. I'm not a psychologist. I'm just telling you, like, I learned the names of shit, like why motherfuckers do what they do. With a woman, that should be obvious as fuck. You just gotta peep it. Once you know motherfucking intentions, because impact and intentions are different things. A bitch might have a whole different intention,
but the impact be so cold because you're a man, you didn't read it that way. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I had to learn that too. Like like a woman cheating, right? A lot of men view the shit the same way. That bitch ain't shit. She disloyal. She because she gave up sex. Blah 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 blah. Woo woo. Whole time it was a cry for help. Whole time to a cry for attention. Whole time it was there was a huge reason how she even got to that make that decision because like we just talked about earlier, women are like they lose value the more men they have sex with. They lose their value to the next man. So and
in the
they
dating
know
marketplace.
that. So
not society,
in
the
the
dating marketplace. We have to kind of be specific so niggas won't, you know.
Society don't view it that way. It's like, man, women are encouraged to be hypersexual.
And I'm not saying they're encouraged to be hypersexual. I'm saying in terms of them finding a partner to be compatible with, they need to have lower, you know, sexual partners in the dating marketplace. Now, like I said, a woman could be a businesswoman and ball out in business, like for sure. I'm not debating that, but that's business though. That's not dating. That's business. No one gives a fuck about who you're fucking in business, but they do in dating. That's the point. So,
got it. Okay,
so that's what I'm saying. Do you care about how many bitches I fuck if we finna go on this business deal, or do you care about the business deal in what it entails of?
Only if you fuck with a bunch of bitches that fuck up the business.
There you go. Outside of that, I don't care. There you go.
Yeah. Okay, that's real. Okay, I got you. Yeah. So for you, did you answer the question? I don't remember you.
I mean, my answer is.
What do you wish you learned? What do you wish you learned about, or wish you knew more about women?
I mean, I wish, even though I know already, but I wish. Why did they get shit tests? And they give shit tests to test the nigga to see if he's mentally strong. Shit test. Yes, a shit test. Do you know what a shit test is?
No.
What's a shit test?
You don't. No. Okay, so for example, a shit test is she could be testing your gangster or testing you to see if you are liable to protect her or handle certain situations differently. Type shit.
You mean like when a bitch testing you to see if you gonna beat her ass?
I'm not talking about to that extreme, but yes, not that extreme though. I don't want to get you all riled up. I'm not talking about that extreme.
Or do you mean when a bitch just challenging you just to see if you
just testing you, poking you, seeing if you gonna budge or see if you gonna because they want mentally strong men, so they give shit tests to see if they're mentally strong. If they want that in their life, not abuse, but to see if you're mentally strong, if you're strong enough to handle me, which I don't get, but you know.
Okay, so basically it's a mind game thing.
It's mind game.
Whether words or physical.
Words or it's mostly words, but yeah.
Mostly words. Okay, so give me an example.
I'm trying to think of an example. I'm trying to think of an example.
Give me a good example of what.
I'm trying to think of an example.
This was doing a shit test, bro. Like I wanna hear this shit because I mean. I feel like
surprised you ain't never really heard of this before, but let me see.
No, I've never heard I've heard of a bitch testing you, but I never called it a shit test.
Called it a shit test. That's probably Let me see.
If a nigga was like, "Hey, brush you on that shit again," then yeah, I knew what he was talking about.
Right.
so yeah. Oh, did I score that? Oh, nope, close. Yeah, I don't. But yeah, I've had many instances where. A woman challenged me, but I never took it as like a test.
It's a shit test, right?
Like, I never seen it as like a test. Like if she was testing me, it was always a negative thing, not like to see what. Because honestly though, like I feel like a woman is gonna observe how you are, period, and that way she'll even have to test you. She's seen you in the real world, and she's seen how you behave. She's seen your demeanor. She's seen what type of. They know what type of nigga they fucking with. So that's why when bitches want to act like, oh, I'm so surprised. Nah, you knew exactly what type of nigga you was fucking with. So,
in dating, women use
don't save them.
Shit tests to assess a man's mate value and social skills and decide whether he's good enough for her or not.
Social skills? So this is like how well you can speak, like and talk.
No, or not per se, but like I said, mentally strong. So like, do you get easily triggered? Basically. That could be a shit test. A bitch could trigger you if if you get easily triggered, then you're not.
But,
that's not attractive to a woman.
But you know your woman learns your triggers and then
right.
presses your buttons. Like,
exactly, but that's why you have to be mentally strong. Exactly.
Your girlfriend
that's a shit test.
knows, like she learns that and uses it against you.
Right. That's a shit test.
I mean,
exactly.
People do that in general though. Like if I know,
exactly.
I know you're gonna be emotionally like if I know how to get a bitch emotionally unstable, but I don't try to do it though. Like I know how to get her emotions riled up. I know what to get her mad. I know what things to say. I know what points to hit on. If I know her, I know how to press her buttons. So if you're talking about a bitch knowing how to press your buttons, to me it's like, well, bitch, once you know I got them buttons, don't press them, because then you're gonna get the worst out of it.
Right. See, and that's
a bitch can't. Yeah. You can't expect to get the best. If I press a nigga buttons, if I press a bitch buttons, I know I'm gonna get the worst. Right. I'm expecting that. That's the point.
Right.
So if she's expecting that, then that's lame. Like, so yeah, I don't see how that benefits her.
Exactly. But that's the point of the shit test, because she's trying to test you to see if you're gonna bulge and kind of like spaz out and like, whatever, bro. Like spaz out and shit like that. Whatever.
Oh, so if a nigga ain't is mentally.
So if the nigga ain't mentally equipped to fuck with her, she's not gonna be attracted to that. Is the point, because like women want rock solid men. They don't really want fugazi ass.
They're unstable.
Because they're unstable, so they want you to be stable. There you go. There you go.
It balances out, right?
Yep. There you go. But that's what I wish I knew more about women. Like, why do they shit test? Like, what's the point? I get the point, which I just explained. But like, why do you do it in the first place? Is what I would like to know. But yeah,
got it.
Type shit.
What are you doing to the wrong nigga, and then they get backhanded this? Oh, yeah.
Right.
Nah,
it's not. Oh, it's not that. It's just
because she learned. That's learning the hard way.
Because the point is she has to have a level of attraction to him for her to start that shit test, because she's trying to vet for a long-term partner.
Right. She's vetting.
Right. So that's the point.
But that's why it's cool to play games with a bitch, because the bitch gonna play games with you. So you gotta really see. You gotta really see if she's Squid Game. Is she down for the Squid Games or not? Like,
you're crazy.
You really gotta see. You gotta really see if she's down. You gotta see if she's down for the Squid Games.
You're crazy. I feel it.
Oh my god, I'm fucking up. I'm sorry. That's my bad.
I know. We only have one score.
All right, guys. Thanks for being part of the TJ-3 show. Appreciate it.
No problem, man. Awesome.
Hopefully we can do this next time.
Yeah,
Appreciate
sure,
that.
No problem, man.